I need to fix this. I do need to fix what I got going on right now. I didn't expect to go live right now. Cup Jive, thank you. How much? How much was everything? 35 plus 25. 60,000. 60. 60,000. What's going on? What's going on, Bullet? Salute, player. My brother Willis Gotti in the building, man. What's going on? Yes, sir, Ski. How you doing, man? Happy New Year. Shout out to Bullets, man. Thank you for sharing my shows, man. I appreciate you, man. I wanted to talk to you guys about some stuff today. Um, oh, there you go. Hold on. I'll say what's up to him. I'm about to head over. I got like some pizza to go, but I'm about to go next door and drink a beer and disappear. You know what I'm saying? Drink a beer and talk to y'all about something. I should have brought my charger with me, but today kind of went left. Kapchai, thank you. Kapchai, thank you. Today kind of went left, so I had to detour and start doing something completely different though. But y'all come roll with me for a second. Give me 1 second. What's going on, Emoji? What's going on? We're gonna talk about some stuff today. I know, right? Let's go. Thank you, Kapchai. Thank you. Let me me give me 1 second, y'all. Holler at my girl real quick. Hold on. Yeah, I'm on some cool shit today. Nothing too big. Yeah. About to eat some pizza. I haven't had a pizza in a minute, so let me go. Get some, let me go get me some pizza and kick it with y'all for a second. What y'all up to? It's late. It's late as hell. Where y'all at? What y'all up to, man? What's going on, UFO Kamikaze? What's going on? Hold on, y'all. Let me turn this tripod just a tad bit. There we go. So yeah. So there's a lot of stuff that I wanted to. There's a lot of stuff that I wanted to talk to you guys about today, and like honestly, I didn't feel like. Honestly, this was. I'm not supposed to be going live right now. Honestly, I was rolling around today, um, and I'm acting like I don't know where pizza at here, where I know where all the pizza places are. So I'm rolling around, looking. Okay, no problem. Let me know if you need me to record something for you, cause I'm my whole recording environment totally different now. But And I'm in the midst of recording my book. So I'm in record mode. So I did a bunch of pre-records today that's gonna come out. I got one that's gonna drop really soon. Y'all probably don't know who she is, but she's been around for a long time. Her name is Princella. Right. I got a whole funny recording about that. My recordings have been long. Like they've been very long. Hold on, give me 1 second. Amen. Hold on. So I was moving around today, and I went to what? I can't go live anymore, man. Usually death comes in threes. So the Diamond Girl died, right? Hold on, we're gonna digress for a second. So the Diamond Girl died. Somebody else I forgot passed away, and now Lisa Marie Presley died. Wow. That's crazy. So look at this. That's crazy. How did she die? But anyway, that's crazy. I was rolling around and I was doing some pre-records because when I was gonna go around, go enjoy my day, go get some lunch, go right back home and pre-record. Well, brunch. Cardiac arrest. Wow. So yesterday, I lose track of the days, y'all. Yesterday I was on Mace's show, and we were talking a little bit about Austin Holloman, how he's in Brazil right now, right? And he's out there getting death threats and all kinds of stuff. All kinds of fuckery is happening with the young brother Austin Holloman, right? Women are calling the embassy and probably like sending them videos and all kinds of stuff trying to get his visa took. That type of shit. And he's getting death threats. Some hater shit. What was I saying a couple months ago? God damn. What was I saying a couple months ago? What did I say a couple months ago? Didn't I warn y'all a couple months ago when dudes were running around here saying that I'm hating, that I'm chasing clout, and saying all kinds of stuff? Dudes were saying all kinds of debaucherous shit. What was I saying a couple months ago? Y'all gonna learn to respect me and what I do. When I say stuff, I don't give a damn if I'm joking. What's going on, Cynical? I don't give a damn if I'm joking. I know what the hell I'm talking about. The man is getting death threats. They're trying to take his visa, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be using his YouTube as a right. There you go, RJ. Thank you. Shout out to my brother RJ. Stop putting women on camera. Camera in their face and shit. RJ know what I'm talking about, man. Thank you. Happy New Year, RJ. Thank you. I be thinking it falls on deaf ears, though. Bruh. Bro hasn't even been living there for a month, and you doing too much. And what did I say about these older cats? What did I say about these older cats? These older cats, these passport OGs and travel bros was not giving that man the right fucking instructions. You don't fucking tell no young man to go nowhere, get into sex tourism and all that other stuff, and openly talk about it on the internet. Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Now, we all know why dudes go to Brazil. If I go to Brazil, I'm going to Brazil for a different reason. I'm going there to learn capoeira and all that other stuff. Bruh, are you stupid? These countries are looking to make an example out of you. They're looking to make an example out of you. And they will pin some shit on you that ain't got shit to do with you, that existed before you even do what you did. Like, come on. Oh, but you're hating Kuda. Oh, my God. What's going on, Beat Boss? You said you called it back when he was in Colombia. Thank you, RJ. Thank you, RJ. I live abroad. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. All these other little passport bros, they on their way back home. I live abroad. I know what I'm talking about. I know how to do what I'm talking about, and I'm good. I've been living abroad for 6 months. I know what the hell I'm talking about. And in this book that's coming out, I'm gonna try to have it finished before the end of this weekend. This book that's coming out is gonna talk about all of that shit. All of it. What's going on, Sound Mind? What's going on, Zab? What's going on, Degenerate? What did I say? I said all of those people that was talking shit to me and defending him in the chat and stuff like that, when I wasn't going at the young brother, they're gonna turn their back on him. They already turned their back on him. They're around here laughing at him and calling him Helmet. They call him Helmet. Because it's insinuating that he's dumb. He's not dumb. Austin Holloman is a smart guy, but he's impressionable. You know, that stoic demeanor and all, I see right through that shit. When he was talking about women cooking and cleaning and doing all that stupid shit, I said, oh, you want a girlfriend? Don't no man be looking for no hoe to cook that. Nigga, the last person on the planet to cook and clean for me is a damn hoe. She could probably clean some shit up if we had a party or some shit, but you ain't cooking for me. Niggas done lost their fucking mind. And then they talk all this shit about him, gas him to put all these cameras and do all these interviews and all this other weird shit. And then when he gets in trouble, don't nobody gonna help him. When his wave is gone and done, they're gonna try to create another Austin Holloman as if he don't exist. And when I'm sitting up there trying to warn the brother, oh, grayback niggas that ain't going nowhere will sit up here, had all the smoke for me. Where you at now? Go help your friend. I reached out to the young brother. I extended my help. When he lost his card in Thailand, the same way I lost my card and wasn't prepared for none of that shit, I reached out to that brother. That's why I didn't go to no goddamn Brazil. They got favelas, stupid. I'm about to go somewhere with the favelas. Got me fucked up. I'm gonna go somewhere where there's favelas. They looking to catch a lick. And you don't know where the hell you at or how to speak Portuguese? And you got these people putting a battery in your back and you're doing way too much. I told him when he got to Thailand, come holler at me. Because them other people going to send him on a dummy mission. He doing stuff Richie Mack ain't gonna do. He doing stuff Chocolate Man in Thailand ain't finna do. He doing stuff other people ain't finna do. And all of those older dudes are older men. They have girlfriends. They sent that young boy on a dummy mission. You need to understand, as a grown ass man, when somebody putting a battery in your damn back. What he should have did when he got to Brazil was go find him a little girlfriend that can teach him and show him everywhere, befriend her, and lay low for like a month and a half. What's going on, Pip? I'm not in Thailand. I'm in Laos. I live in Laos at the moment. I'll be back in Thailand soon, though. What's going on, G? They jumped on you on Bernard's stream when you were trying to pull Austin's coat. Yes, as I should. Like, RJ, figure what I'm saying, because I know you already know, but, you know, between me and you, right? Wouldn't you in a red pill space, would feel that if you needed to talk to a brother, you can actually sit him down and be like, yo, okay, listen, aside from all that internet shit, this is what it is, that's what this is, and this is what that is. You need to move this way to basically get what you want done here, and then let them go. You can't even do that here. You can't even warn brothers. I tried to warn this brother, like, yo, look, you got a whole bunch of people, because I know the rush, what it feels like. Let me tell you what's going to happen to y'all when y'all get on YouTube, because some of y'all are going to get on YouTube, right? Boy, you tripping, bro. You tripping. I don't even know why I highlighted it. Let me tell y'all what's going to happen when you get on YouTube, right? You're going to get a group of people that's going to be interested in your content. Thank you, Pitmaster. Yeah, it's beautiful out here. I got a lot of stuff to show y'all. Y'all gotta check out my videos. You're going to get a group of people here that's going to like you, right? And do I know a guy named Taylor Made Dreams? I think so. I heard of him and stuff. I think he's one of the travel dudes. But you're going to get on YouTube and you're going to get a bunch of people that's going to like you. And then when you're talking about something, but then if you actually happen to be really about what you're saying you're about, then comes the hate. The majority of the people that's following you, they're going to fall off. And once those people fall off, then you're going to get what's called your core audience. And then you start to build. Okay? He got on YouTube and he blew up a little too fast. When you blow up that fast, I told Jessica X the same thing. I told everybody else that blew up that came from Player Talk the same exact thing. I told them on air, so they can't say I didn't tell them. What's going to happen is you're going to blow up or you're going to, one of your videos are going to take off or something's going to happen. And then what's going to happen is that when those people fall off, then your core audience is going to be left. And then that's what you build up from. But when you are on YouTube, you need to be, it's best to have your channel dedicated to one thing, but you need to be dual talented. And you need to catch all of that shit on camera, because guess what? If one thing starts to fail, you need to be able to do something else. Okay? So if Austin had ran into me in Thailand, I would have sat there and told him, yo, you need to take up another hobby or something that you can learn that you can put on camera. So when you got to lay low or something's going on or you can't go outside in Brazil or do something like that, you can go do this. You know what I'm saying? You can go do this. You're not just there doing something else, you know? You are a barber. Go cut hair on camera. Show people how to cut hair or something like that. Or talk about how to line somebody's shape up or talk about something different. Okay? You need to have some type of business about you. When people look on your YouTube and they see that, they're going to think that that's all you're about. They're not from where you are. They are not from your country. They don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So somebody else is going to tell them what you're talking about. When you have somebody else explaining some shit that you're doing to them, they're going to explain it to them with a tone on it. A tone of, oh, he just here to do this. Oh, he just here to do that. Oh, he just here to do this. Go look on his YouTube. He don't got no statues. He don't got none of that. Austin, you in fucking Brazil. Show us Cristo. Go show us the capoeira schools and stuff like that. What are you doing? What are you doing? What's going on, Brownie Alley? What's going on, AM1? What's going on, Alonzo? Yeah, you don't be a one-trick pony. The talent out in Laos is very good, but nobody wants to work because it's culture. Like everybody works, but nobody's like serious. Everything goes to Thailand or Vietnam, barely. So I got a lot of people that I'm working with here in Laos, but I gotta be on their ass to come to the studio and do some work or do something. You know, I gotta bring my studio gear with me to go to them and get some shit done. Cause I be ready to work. When I lock in, I'm ready to work. Y'all know this. Everybody parties out here. It's a party every damn day. You can party every single day out here. That's why I don't know why people are so geeked to come to Southeast Asia to go party. You can party every fucking day. It'd be like 9 a.m. in the morning, niggas drinking beer. I'd be like, shit. And then Laos is a bit different because it got a spin on it. You know what I'm saying? Laos is a bit different because it got a spin on it. So, but I tried to warn that brother, but y'all, not y'all, my audience, y'all cool. But y'all saw what happened to me when I tried to warn that brother. I went on Bernard Riley and went and tried to give people the game, and everybody wanted to make it seem like I was being irrational and stuff like that. Of course, I came on there on 100, but like I thought we in a red pill space. Why are dudes that claim to be red pill offended? That ain't even traveling. All these people talking to y'all about traveling and shit are in America. Man, travel, get your passport. It's that bad. Do this, do that, do that. In America. What's going on, JT? What's going on, man? Austin is getting death threats in Brazil. You better not take them death threats lightly, bro. Let me tell y'all something about Spanish culture. And I hate to say it like this, but they have a romantic culture, right? So that's why when they say my love, mi amor, my armor, um, I keep making that same example, but anyway, y'all don't listen anyway. But simping is in Spanish culture to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's really no gray line in between. You know, them songs with the bongos and the dun, 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 them niggas are either singing about cocaine or simping or both. El Chapo, all them people, they'll cut your head off and leave it on your mama's porch. They'll do all kinds of crazy shit, but they be going home and scared of their woman. They simp like shit in those countries. So when somebody is going somewhere and saying, "Yo, this person is taking advantage of our women," this person is online saying that they'll do anything for $10 or cheap or something like that, or saying something like that. When another person hear that information, right, they're gonna be hypnotized, like Boosie said, with the hatred. They're gonna be hypnotized with the simping, and it's gonna put a battery in their back, and they're gonna come after your ass thinking that they're doing something right. That's the whole get down of the shit. That they think that coming at you, stopping you from whatever you're doing. You could be going out to go get a pizza, stopping you from whatever you're doing. They're gonna be under the impression that they're doing something right. Look at what's going on in Mexico right now. Mexico getting shot the fuck up because they caught El Chapo's son. There you go. That whole month that he been in Brazil, he should have been moving like the locals. He should have been getting acquainted. He should have been understanding what's going on. He should have been doing YouTube shows, more so talking to his audience to get a feel for who's actually in his audience, and that's it. The majority of the passport bros or the whatever, the travel audience, they just want to watch travel videos because people would rather imagine themselves doing something than actually do it. I'm not gonna lie, since the several months I've been traveling, not even traveling, since I moved abroad, I don't watch travel content. Why? Why? And I told y'all, if you're gonna watch travel content, I hate to say it, y'all can call me a coon or whatever. You watch the white boys, don't watch the black boys, bro, because they're gonna get you fucked up. You listening to fourth and fifth hand information. If you don't got any type of experience yourself, you in trouble. Listening to black people about this shit. You in trouble. Yeah, it's like getting death threats from the cartel. It's the women that's making the commotion though. They calling the embassy and trying to get his visa took. He can't say he not affiliated. The man did too much. He got the shit tattooed on his arm. Them people not gonna know what the hell going on. He gonna need somebody to come down there to the airport or whatever and explain. You gotta be careful, man. All right, look, Zab. I ain't fear mongering like that. You know, I'm not gonna say he's gonna be dead within a week or nothing like that. I'm just telling him don't take it lightly. You dig? Oh, this pizza bomb as hell. This I ain't gonna lie, I got it from like a little Italian place. There's a lot of Italian guys that come out here. I actually know 3 of them that came out here and opened up their pizza shop right here. There's a pizza place named Italy, like Eat Telly instead of Italy. Yeah, definitely having a nice lunch today. I did this as a pre-record, so y'all gonna see some pre-records coming, man. 23 people in here. Let's try to get at least 3 supporters. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the show. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the show. Shout outs to RJ. Let me hold on, y'all. I hate when shit like this happens. Hold on, y'all. Where did I put my phone? Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay. But yeah, man. That man was getting all the advice from people that wasn't traveling. You know, you'll be in Thailand 1st of February. I'm gonna try to be out there while you out there, bro. I gotta do something before the 7th of February. Yeah, meatball marinara. I should have got some sauce though. No homo. It's good, but it's kind of dry. It's bread. That beat about to hit 21. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I got some music and some beats that I'm about to be putting out soon. I got some music and some beats that I'm about to be putting out soon, you know? Any plans for my birthday? Nothing. I just chilled. My birthday is gone. You know, I love it. Thank you. Yeah, Italy. Yeah. Shout out to Lonzo. I might got to get some travel insurance from you, Lonzo. Might got to get some travel insurance from you. Let me know if you got any travel insurance that possibly holds any cash value. But no, I want black men to be safe. But this book that I'm putting out is low key talking to brothers, but everybody can benefit from it. I didn't dedicate it to brothers because y'all. I see how y'all do y'all people and y'all authors and stuff like that. No offense, but I mean, come on, man. I see how y'all do y'all authors and y'all, you know, the brothers that's really trying to help y'all. There should be no way in hell, with how I was treated, that I should still be trying to help brothers out the way I was treated. I tried to reach out to that brother, and the space literally blocked all of that shit. And now that he's getting death threats, all people gonna do is make videos. All people gonna do is make videos. I at least try to make sure if I make a video, it's not to entertain y'all like, oh, he's getting death threats, ha ha. No, I still try to give y'all information that can help him right now and you right now. So I got to do another part of that pre-record. What I would suggest Austin do is head to another country that's close. Head to another country that's close, and you know what I'm saying, and bring your valuables with you. Have your if it's too much stuff to carry, have your homeboy look after your apartment there, and make sure you can come back. Oh, I excluded you from that too, Naked, because I was talking about the people that was talking shit about me. Remember a couple of months ago, I told y'all what was gonna happen, right? Thank you, Cynical. Yeah, it was awesome. I'm gonna do a video on it. I'll talk to you about it. So, you said, man, catch me up. I didn't want to see it. I was trying to keep the good energy, but too much attention, miserable people, and piggybacking negative energy, waiting for something to happen. So, Naked, because we can get some real info from you, right? No, I said that when all those people was talking shit about me, you was included, but I said I got enough respect for you because you came back and said you were right. So, your friend Austin Harleman, he's in Brazil right now. He's getting death threats. I know a ransom video when I see one. He put out a video. He's basically documenting everything, letting y'all know, look, I'm getting death threats. You understand what I'm saying? All kinds of stuff is happening. I'm getting death threats, whoop-de-whoop. Other stuff is coming out, like women are calling the embassy trying to get his visa took and all kinds of stuff. And they're going to try to put a jacket on him that shouldn't have been on him had he had been properly informed. Had he had properly been informed. He was on the Brazil news. I don't know that. I can't confirm that, but I hope he's okay. When y'all should have been directing them towards me, I would have gave him the whole fucking rundown. When y'all should have directed him towards me, people was hating, man. Or saying I was hating. When all I really try to do is help the brother, man. He's a young man out here doing it. The Manosphere went out of their way to not even recognize me for what I'm doing. I'm not around here doing no Passport Bro tour, right? But I am a young brother that's traveling and I'm moving around Southeast Asia. I could put him around some good people, and I can give people I can give people the actual information that I can give him the information that he needed. So he could take this information anywhere he goes, not just here. Richie Mack can't help him because Richie Mack is not a young dude out here doing it. He has a woman. Chocolate Man in Thailand can't do it. All those dudes that he was meeting up with in Thailand, they got women. So they're not going to be out here sticking cameras in women's faces unless it's theirs. And they're not going to be out here moving like that. He didn't even have to do all the stuff that he's doing. He's been in Brazil for less than a month and he's getting death threats. You're doing way too much. You're doing way too fucking much. Then he can't even lie and say, nah, I'm out here cutting hair, or I'm out here doing something else, or I'm out here doing whatever. He can't even lie. But what were y'all doing when I was trying to extend my hand to help, as a brother should, in a red pill space? And I told y'all too, while I was sitting in Thailand, I was sitting in that pool and I was talking about the dangers. I swear to God, I didn't expect this to happen. I was talking about the dangers of what y'all were doing. I was telling y'all, listen, y'all need to be connecting us. Don't sit up there and lie when I said a billion times I'm not hating on the brother. I'm trying to help him. Don't do something like that, because then it's gonna, first of all, it's gonna put two black people that shouldn't be beefing together towards each other beefing, and then at the same time, in a situation where he could have got help, now he in hot water now with the embassy. You're not just in hot water in Brazil. You're in hot water with America. Older, more experienced gentlemen should have told you dudes to not get on the internet and openly talk about the stuff that people get on the internet and openly talk about. What's going on, Rastas? And you know, feminism is spreading everywhere, so you know these countries are going to be like, yo, we got to protect our women. Shit, wicked. Now they're going to put a jacket on that boy. Try to make him and the passport bros the face of ST. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You're doing way too much. You move to Brazil and you lay low for a month and a half and you chill. You relax. Talking about going to go look for women. Enjoy your new home. Go buy some bath towels. Go, nigga, enjoy your house. God damn. Y'all had this man listening to people that ain't even traveling. Talking about some what he should do in Brazil. Where you at, player? In America? Y'all didn't want him to hook up with me. I said, all right, nigga. I ain't fanned out. Y'all didn't want him to hook up with me. Somebody that's actually active out there doing what he's trying to do. Y'all don't see me out here. Look how long I've been abroad. Chilling and stuff. Yeah, I had my setbacks and y'all seen it and stuff like that. I made sure y'all know what was going on, but I'm not sticking cameras in these women's faces and stuff like that and telling you, oh man, for $10 you can, nigga, no. Fuck I look like. Learn how to do stuff on your own time. Do that shit off air or something. Did you actually reach out to him? I reached out to him 3 times. Whether if it's in his comment section or whatever. I'm not going out of my way to reach out to no grown ass man. I ain't fanned out like that, bro. I'm not fanned out. You know? He at least see one of my messages or caught one of my live streams. I tagged him in the majority of the live streams I've done, so at least the message could reach to him. But when you have people around here saying, yo, you're clout chasing and you're trying to clout chase for what? So I can get a bunch of dudes that ain't going nowhere in my audience? These niggas ain't going nowhere. Them dude, listen, as long as the manosphere talked about passport bros and all this other stuff and gave up their whole fucking shtick, why don't you see none of them niggas traveling? Why don't you see not one palm tree? All of that travel shit them niggas talk. Where's the palm trees? Why can't they show you anywhere? Why can't they show you what's going on? Why don't you see anything? Why don't you see anything? They don't even cam up. Why don't you see anything? They're not showing y'all nothing. They keep telling y'all to go get your passport. Do you even, the nigga that's telling you to go get your passport don't even have his. Then they were telling y'all to get your passport at the worst time to go get your passport. They should be traveling now. It's 3 months after. It takes about 90 days from the day that you file your when we were talking about the passport shit, when I first came to Laos, I wasn't in Thailand at this point. I went back to Thailand when that shit started taking off because they tried to lump me in it. And I was already 2-3 months in another foreign country. So they couldn't lump me into that passport bro shit. These dudes with passport all up in their name and Mr. Passport and passports in their avatar and all this other shit. Them niggas was inboxing me. I'm like, nigga, how did you find me? Asking me how to get their passport. I'm like, you listen to all this passport content, you don't know how to get you never heard of a post office. You never heard of none of that. Them niggas right now still ingesting passport rhetoric. And not to start no beef or nothing, but even the incel and the black pill brothers were talking about passport. What you call it? Base Pluto. Niggas kept tagging me in his shit. Like, man, you telling everybody to go get their passport. Why are you tagging me to go get your passport? I'm out of here. I'm moving around. I'm chilling. Leave me alone. I'm not y'all. You need somebody on the internet to tell me to go get my passport? Matter of fact, where were y'all niggas at when me, Marco, and Jessica and Zero was up here telling y'all to go get y'all passport? Were we making jokes? Of course we were making jokes. But that's because we traveled and do shit. Where were y'all then? Talking about some damn passport, bro. So when I actually reached out and tried to help somebody that I knew that was actually traveling and said, yo, listen, I said it 1 billion times. I'm not trying to diss the brother, but bro, that's not a bad move. I mean, that's not a good move. Yo, you got this passport tattooed on you. I wouldn't do that. Yo, you need to know your audience before you start going ahead and getting gang on your damn body. And y'all can see a couple months back, didn't I say that he doesn't know his audience and that he rose too quickly and he's moving a little too quickly. He need to pace himself so he can move at a comfortable pace. Y'all don't know this. I said this 1 billion times on this show. Those same dudes that like him right now are gonna start hating on him because they're gonna let you actually be a real dude traveling. You're gonna start to distance yourself from your audience. You're the sheep that tipped away from the herd. And God forbid if you actually travel, because he's telling y'all about dating Brazilian women. These niggas don't even date American women. How you gonna tell somebody about how it is to date a Brazilian woman? Dudes were getting on his platform and they were like, man, yo. They were living vicariously through their friends. They were like, yo, my friend went to Thailand, and once you get into the airport, man, them girls gonna be all over you. Them girls gonna. I was sitting there laughing like, no, they're not. Niggas that's telling you what how you gonna tell me what Thailand has been like? You've never been to Thailand. I've been back and forth between here and Thailand about 4 or 5 times. Thailand. Hold on. Okay, that's my brother over there. He didn't see me though. So I got tired of niggas, man. I'm not about to go out of my way to reach out to him after I done reached out to him several times. I ain't fanned out like that. When he lost his card in Thailand, I gave him the exact instructions what to do. Because if he had to ask anybody out there, he gonna have to pay for that. You gotta go down to the embassy. You gotta only bring one cell phone. You can't bring nothing else. You gotta get a lockbox. They're gonna try to make you pay some random dude on the street to hold your valuables. That's not gonna work. So you gotta go to this hotel right there, and you can get a lockbox for free. You just gotta sign up and get your email. Put your stuff in the lockbox, your book bag and everything. Then you take your ass over to the embassy. They're gonna give you this stamp, and then you gotta choose what bank that you want to bank with. And what you gotta do is before the day is over. This is all in the morning. What you gotta do before the day is over, you gotta go to the big mall, or you gotta go down to Citibank. I'm about to be doing it again. I'm about to be right back in Thailand doing it again. You gotta go down to the mall, and then you gotta go to the bank, and then the bank is gonna get this slip for you, because usually to get a bank account in these places, you have to have a work permit. They're not gonna listen to you if you don't have a work permit. They're not open to opening up bank accounts for you or loaning you any type of money unless you have a work permit. And if you don't have a work permit and you're a foreigner, and stuff like that. You have to pay for that type of information. I told you several times in my book, and I told you several times on live stream that information is more valuable out here than money. Information stops you from wasting your fucking money. It's not who you know, it's who you know. And when you don't know the process of certain things, you are going to pay for it because they have a special price set aside for you. There's a I know what I'm doing price, and there's a dumbass price. Which one do you want to pay? Do you want to pay the dumbass price, or you want to pay the I know what I'm doing price? You got to go through somebody that actually went through that. And if people was actually real dudes in this space, don't even have to be Manosphere or Passport Bros, y'all would have directed them to my channel. Y'all would have said, yo, I know somebody that just that same shit happened. Here where I'm at right now, we sit out here and party all night every once in a while. This is one of my party spots here. When it gets lit, it's lit at night here, right? I've talked to endless foreigners that lost their bank cards. It happens more often than you think. I read that on the internet, and then I found that out in person. It happens more often than you think, because what they do is they give you your money, they give you everything, and then you walk away. And then they give you your bank card last. When in America, the ATM gives you your card first, then you take your card, and then they give you your money, and then you count your money and then walk away. If you are from the States and you go to anywhere in Southeast Asia and you put your damn card in that damn machine, because the machine don't even let you know, hey, we're giving you your card back. It vaguely spits your card out. So a lot of people lose their card more often than not. And hey, man, you can't even help black brothers in the space that we designed to help black brothers. I tried to reach out to him. I wasn't on no fan shit. I'm like, hey man, look, this is how you gotta move. I learned this the hard way. So that your vacation or whatever you finna do out here is good. Yeah, move that way. Niggas thought I was hating. Niggas that don't travel, don't own a passport, not even out here. Niggas thought I was hating. And that's not a stab at Naked Her Crazy. He was a part of that, but at least he was man enough to come back and say, yo, yeah, you was right. Because I be telling y'all while I be right, I be like, look, you're going to come back a couple of months. You're going to come back a couple of months or a week later or however long it's going to take you to say I'm right. Do you know how much people that won't speak to me ever again because the conversation got to start with an apology? You know that? I made it to my fucking 30s. You think if I'm lying, man, God bless you if you think I'm lying at this point. God bless you if you think I'm lying at this point. I literally have no reason to lie. Why would I lie about Austin Holloman? What was I gonna get about lying about Austin Holloman? What clout was I gonna get about talking about Austin Holloman? Where's this clout I was supposed to get? Yeah, every traveler got setbacks. That's correct. You did? You want to keep that shit to a minimum. I got a chapter in the book that I'm writing about what if you go broke? Because most people go broke and they got to go back home. What if you go broke? What if you go broke? What are you going to do? Do you have any type of hustle to you? What are you going to do if you go broke? What's going to happen to you if you go broke while you're abroad? Because you're going to be, you're quote unquote supposed to be out here dating. You're supposed to be spending money on women. You're supposed to be going places and going on excavations and all kinds of weird shit. What are you going to do if you go broke? Niggas never thought about that though. That's the part of the passport bros that don't want to talk about. And you got some good passport bros, but any passport bro should never be mad at anything that I'm saying. Should never be mad at anything that I'm saying, because that's just straight up common sense. And I'm telling you right now, shout out to my brother Mace. Never underestimate a fool, man. You got people that are very foolish that's walking around with more money than you. Never underestimate a fool. Don't ever underestimate somebody's ability to be a fool. Even myself, I'm a fool, bro. I'm an old school fool. I'm a fool with the tool. So I know when somebody's going to do something stupid. I know when people get on the internet and watch all of these, influencers and stuff like that, they go into these places with no type of homework, no nothing. So I told black men to be safe. I got some channels that y'all can go watch. Y'all can go watch The Tiger. Y'all can go watch Patty Doyle. Y'all can go watch, you know what I'm saying, my boy Thailand Bow. Y'all can go watch these other channels. They're not brothers out there doing stupid shit. They're getting fucked over and stuff like that, bro. You in Brazil. I got another chapter in the book saying that if you don't know how to properly move right in these countries, paradise can turn into hell real quick. And yes, they got palm trees in hell. Nah, man, I'm good. I'm gonna do one more video reaching out to him, and that's about it. I'm not gonna say no more. I'm not gonna say no more. Something happened to him, that's gonna be on y'all hands. If something happened to that young man, that's gonna be on y'all hands. Don't say shit to me. I don't want to hear y'all say shit to me, because when y'all had the chance to elevate it, when y'all had the chance to elevate me and that brother, y'all took y'all time and did something completely different. You know, with all due respectfully, don't say shit to me. You know, I hope he's good. I hope he's smart enough. I know he's very smart. I hope he get about the Thailand and stuff like that. And they don't, because they're gonna make them. They will. Once you at the embassy, they can do anything they want to you. They get, yo, take off your shirt. What type of tattoos do you have? What are you? They're going shit. Y'all have no idea how people get down in these other countries. Stay in America. I told y'all that a long time ago. If y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, stay your ass in America, bro.
Yeah. This one pretty much. Is this like the busiest part of the town?
Go find another passport, bro, or boy to elevate.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go here. I don't know how far away it is.
We'll get them next time, type shit. Don't ever say that. That I don't see. Naked, I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. You know, I did say that I got respect for you, but don't ever say what could happen to somebody will never happen to you. That's not true. That's not true. You stand in line like everybody else when you're an immigrant. Americans don't have experience being an immigrant like that. Just like that's not even a strong American talking point. Because everybody's experience is different when they leave the states. That's not even under y'all jurisdiction. Shout outs to Nicer. What's going on, Nicer? He still is red pill raging. And I remember when he was talking shit about the red pill. And I was like, look at him now. When he did that interview with Just Pearly Things, then he starts saying, yeah, these guys need to be red pill. He's impressionable. He don't know what. He's a young guy. I see a lot of myself in Austin Holloman, man. That's why when I reached out to help him out, I was being genuine. So I don't want to hear shit. If something happens to him, I'm going to just shake my head, because that's all I can do. I realize why old people shake their head. Because it's a damn shame. Y'all were slicing my face when I tried to help that man.
He wants to go to this, it's like a...
And you want to know why I know what I'm talking about? Because that was the first time I came to Laos. Y'all were on something else. Then I went back to Thailand. Then I started doing all of those videos at the spot I was staying in Thailand, and start doing those pool videos. I started doing those pool videos and stuff like that. Then I returned to Laos. By the time I returned to Laos, the whole Spaces narrative done shifted. Y'all know how y'all was acting. Y'all not gonna try to take responsibility for how y'all acting. And y'all get up on here and pontificate and talk about women all fucking day and talk about them taking responsibility when you on the internet not even taking responsibility. You don't even have to take full responsibility, because it don't be at your doorstep. Your caricature don't even take responsibility. I'm in a place where if I get fucked up in the game, I got to take responsibility for it. So y'all can sit on the internet and lie all fucking day. I really put that shit out there. And my core audience know that. So y'all knew better than to be behaving the way y'all was behaving when I reached out to go help that brother. I want to hear that shit. Respectfully, leave me the fuck alone. And support the channel. That man could have got a gang of game from me. He would have never been moving the way he was moving out there now. You had that nigga on a dummy mission. Y'all send these niggas on fool's errands, and then when somebody that got fucking common sense try to help a young black brother, y'all talk shit about him. There's gonna be one day where a content creator is gonna start telling y'all about some of y'all selves, man. Shout out to RJ. RJ said he's still Red Pill Ranger. That's why he was asking them Brazilian women questions, comparing them. Yeah, you don't gotta do that. Let me tell you something. You think if I walk up to an ain't shit woman and I ask her, yo, are you shit or you ain't shit? You think she gonna tell me she's shit? She ain't shit. I should expect the ain't shit woman to lie to me. The fuck out of here. There's women out here that can't cook for shit. If you were to walk up on them and put a microphone to them and say, hey, yo, can you cook? Yeah, I can cook. What can you cook? Uber Eats? Fuck out of here. What else they supposed to say? Oh, I'm a bad woman. No guy should date me. Like, that's why them older cats that he was messing around with in Thailand should have gave him the game. These little places like Brazil and all these other people, these ain't young boy countries. These are not young boy countries. The Southeast Asia, Brazil, Puerto Rico and stuff like that, there's young people that's out there partying and stuff like that. They got the festivals set aside for them. But these are for people that want to retire and didn't want to go to Florida and got a passport and got money to spend and they got a pension and all kinds of shit coming in. Even if you go look at these little new digital nomad visas, you got to make $85K a year. What nigga in his right mind that's that young making $85K a year to go get some weird ass visa that he's still gonna get hemmed up in customs about? And that's what y'all niggas get because the passport bros don't tell y'all about visas or anything like that. If Austin Holloman was out there looking about how he could go get a job cutting hair or doing something or not being a one-trick pony, then people couldn't show the embassy his YouTube channel and say that it's all about getting women and getting cheaper prices and sex tourism and all this other stuff. Now they're gonna put a jacket that existed way before him and his YouTube channel on him, and the country is gonna try to make him an example because honestly, I'm gonna tell you the truth, crime is relatively it's a dice roll, but these countries have nothing better to do than to make an American an example, bro. No matter no matter how much white boys and all these other people go to these countries and break the rules and triple offense and all this other stuff, they story you hear about their story in the paper for like 2-3 days and then they go away. Somebody like him, they're gonna that's like a month story. And then what's going to happen is going to make the passport brothers look bad. And then every black man with a passport, they're going to be looking at you sideways. Okay, they're going to put out a memo, just how they did in Colombia, that there's an uptick in crime and stuff like that. When Jessica and number 16 and everybody else was running around here talking about some CUDA, everybody knows that. Everybody knows people get scalopamine in Colombia. Everybody knows people get robbed and everybody. Just shut your stupid ass up. Are you in Colombia? And actually, no. Colombia says, yo, there's an uptick of this going on, more abnormal uptick. This is going on a little bit more than what we're saying that's going on. I sit up there, try to give people the information. Yo, you need to move this way. Them niggas getting fucked up. You can't call Jessica or number 16 to come help you. The caller you are trying to reach is unavailable. Fuck out of here. You gonna be messed up in the game. And let me tell y'all something too. You're American before you're black there. So you don't even know how you're gonna be looked at when you get caught doing the shit that you're doing. And you don't even have to be doing shit. I don't have the energy and time to babysit. I got my own issues, man. I sure would like to see brothers win. I said the same thing, but that didn't stop people from talking shit. That didn't stop people from talking shit. He said, I've seen some black pill channels now. Yeah, Base Pluto was telling them brothers to go travel and shit like that. Talking about he gonna get his passport and leave and learn coding and stuff like that. Why didn't you leave yet? I got a chapter in my book where I'm talking about you can work and travel at the same time. Ain't no, I'm about to sit in America and save up to go travel. You can do that if you want to, or you could be about what you're talking about and work and go travel. But a lot of people ain't trying to take that risk. I take risks. I will take a risk and end up looking dumb in front of my audience. I take risks. Anybody that ever got shit in the world took a fucking risk. I'm not always certain, but I know when I know something, I know something, you know? Yeah, I gotta get some pages. I gotta get some pages added to mine. But I've been taking it easy. My passport worn out. You did? But that's what I was telling Nakin back in the day. When look, when Nakin was drinking that Kool-Aid, I literally said what he just said to me, word for word, verbatim, back in the day. I said, listen, he's like, well, why don't you reach out to him? I'm like, how do you know I didn't reach out to him? And I'm like, listen, I don't got time to be fanned out and be reaching out to somebody. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time to be fanned out and be reaching out to Austin Holloman, you know? Shout outs to my boy KH, man. Thank you for dropping something on it, man. I don't got time to be fanned out and be reaching out to him. I reached out to him and I said what I said, but he skipped my comment and talked to everybody else. So go talk to your. First of all, I didn't have to reach out to him. If he's in a group leading other passport brothers, quote unquote, he should be able to get that information from other passport brothers. Hopefully they're in Thailand and not in America, and hopefully they ain't getting on the internet and lying to y'all either. That's crazy that they make you the king of something and you can't even reach out to everybody around you. They make you the king of something and they can't even reach out. You can't even, as a king of something, you don't even have no servants. You can't reach out to anybody around you. How they crown you the king? How they crown you the king of passport bros and you don't even know what the fuck you talking about? And I feel for that young brother because he got wrapped up into some. He's getting wrapped up into some shit he shouldn't be getting wrapped up into. I'll say this too: society getting finicky as fuck. Shit seems like fake outrage. It is fake outrage, but by the time it get to his doorstep, it's gonna be real. He shouldn't be on the fool's errand that they have him on. Some older cat should have reached out to him and really let him know what was going on. All right, let me catch up, y'all, because goddamn, y'all cursing me out in my damn chat room. Hold on now. I literally said what you said, Nathan, verbatim, word for word, and I was told that I was wrong then. That shit right there, too. I felt like when you, I told y'all the dangers of doing what you were doing at that time, Nathan, and I told you that I felt unmotivated as a brother and unheard, where I'm giving y'all some real information, and the time that could have been spent doing something productive, y'all chose to turn that into, I guess, y'all 15 minutes of fame, or oh, I'm beefing with Kuda and stuff like that. Because sometimes when you're a content creator, people just want to beef with you just to say they beef with you or make a name. I don't know. I'm not getting into. I don't know what your case was. I really don't care. Like I said, I don't have time to babysit nobody. But now y'all know the importance of when I say something and I'm like, no, look, all jokes aside, I may have made my little jokes and stuff like that, but honestly, I'm really trying to help the brother. Like, stop with the bullshit. If you're going to do something productive, at least connect us so he can hear what I got to say and I go on about my business. I'm not trying to be that man's best friend. I'm not trying to be his best friend. I'm not trying to get no clout, and I do not want that man's audience. I was just saying, hey, man, I think it's pretty cool that you're young and you on this type of shit. Let me help you out. I wasn't looking for no. I wasn't looking for none of that shit. Clout. So I'm like, oh man, these niggas are ungrateful. I reach my hand out to you. I see you hanging off a ledge, and I reach my hand out to you, and you pull a blade out and try to take my finger. Oh yeah, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. Yeah, all that information is on Google, but that don't stop nobody with no goddamn battery in their back. That don't stop nobody with no goddamn battery in their back. Talking about they about to get with some goddamn women, nigga. Come on, man. No, you let these dudes tell it. I'm a fan of him. I'm trying to get clout. I wish the audience really see how they behave, bro. Y'all can behave all kinds of fucked up and then take y'all asses to sleep like nothing happened. I don't have the luxury to do that. I didn't get no goddamn AdSense money. I wasn't monetized at that time. I just got monetized since I got back to Laos. My audience fucked up my monetization. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. I was not monetized at that time. And I don't make money from YouTube. YouTube doesn't pay me. YouTube does not pay me, man. You think I'm making money from y'all really think I'm making money from I do not make money from YouTube. And I put out a large amount of videos. I don't make money from YouTube. YouTube makes money from me. Stop counting my pockets. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. I'm telling you. No, that's not true. That's not true, Tony. Well, if y'all want to know, it's the same thing y'all were cursing me out about. Okay? You're getting on YouTube and openly talking about prostitution, first of all. Number two, you're sending brothers to where prostitutes are. Number three, you're talking about pricing. You're talking about the average cost of coochie and all this other shit that's going on out there. And you're talking about other stuff like it's cool. Like that like, come on, man. What do y'all not understand? Like, what is not being computed? Like, didn't I not go to Bernard Riley and say, yo, y'all sending these brothers to these places and they getting fucked up, and y'all, that's wrong. Y'all not giving them the information that they need. It ain't nothing wrong sending brothers out there, but damn, give them the information. So when shit like this happens, they can have a fighting chance. Cause when they start showing those videos to those people down at the embassy, they're gonna show a video of him comparing them to American women and start talking about other stuff, and they're gonna be like, "What's he insinuating?" They're gonna try to label him as some. Let me tell y'all something, cause y'all tricks need to learn the fucking game. When you come out here and you start looking for some stupid shit and you don't know what the fuck is going on, in a situation like that, they can label him as a pimp. Dumbass niggas. They can label him as a pimp. Oh, he's trying to get a stable. He's trying to recruit a bunch of women and stuff like that. That makes the government look good when they get rid of his ass. And he's not even doing nothing but traveling and enjoying himself like anybody else. This is why you shut the fuck up and go enjoy your damn vacation. Talk about whatever you want to talk about on the internet or whatever. If you're gonna be one of these travel dudes, start showing people statues and all kinds of stuff and all kinds of shit. But when you get on the internet and start talking about that shit, okay. That's why you don't see me get on the internet and talk about it like that in great detail. Stupid. I don't do shit like that. But when somebody's like, oh, Kuda, you're trying to take content away from us. You're trying to do this. You're trying to do, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Believe what you want. I said this on day one. How do I say this on day one and know I'm still going to be right by day 30? And let me tell y'all, and I said this on day one also, you and everybody else that's listening right here has heard me say and do this all over again. You're not gonna be the first or the last people to come here. You pick a number, go sit over there, nigga. Pick a number and go sit over there, because guess what? I'm not gonna be the last person to say this, because guess what? We're gonna have this conversation all over again before the year is out. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? That's an insult to me. That's like, Kuda, you've been doing what you've done for so long and you got longevity in the game. You don't know what you're talking about. To get this far, you gotta know what you're talking about. What's going on, Star P? The beer is awesome. It's Friday out here. I gotta go home and go do some work. You said I don't think autism hollering, that's fucked up. Cares and stop gaslight. Okay, yeah, all right. Okay. When something happens to him, I want to see what y'all gonna be saying. I don't want to hear none of that shit. You gonna be in Jomtien? I gotta go to Bangkok, but if I get what I got done finished in Bangkok, and I got a little bit of extra paper to splurge around, I'll take a bus to Jomtien or whatever, just to save some money, so I can have more money to play around with, get there, and I can do some sightseeing and do some travel content. So yeah, let me know, because actually the rest of January finna be lit. You said, "Oh, I know we will." You said each other minutes. Yeah, okay. You said, "Yeah, but the stream is a serene vibe." Thank you, Cynical. I'm just keeping it real, man. And I get hate for being real, and y'all be up here trying to qualify niggas. Yo, do you got a degree? Yo, do you got this, that, and the third? Y'all be trying to verify if dudes are real, and then when somebody's actually real, y'all can't even recognize that shit. I know it'll be epic. I know I add a bit of emotion in what I'm saying, but y'all can think what I'm saying is a joke. I'm being dead serious. I'm being dead serious, you know. I'm too lazy to debate. For real, laugh my ass off. The chick I sent to the grocery store about to be back. I got a lot of events this weekend. She about to put her fingers through my hair. Okay. You said, what is a strong America standpoint these days? That's a great question. That's a great question. That's a great question. Thank you, nicer in here being the best moderator on the planet. Abandoned ship, right? Oh man, don't say that, Raven. Come on, man. Don't say that, man. Come on, man. That brother just need a little bit of help and some real friends, man. I said that months ago. I was sitting in the pool eating some spicy Thai food, and I told you that he needs some real friends around him, man. I'm not gonna lie. After you really leave high school, some of the traits that you have is gonna stick with you forever, because now you're an adult, and what you do is what you do. And some men that know that what you're doing is wrong is gonna be like, well, he's kind of moving wrong, but he's a man, and you know, I'm pretty sure he's been moving like that for a long time, so I'm pretty sure he knows. So I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just let him be a man, and then if whatever happens, hopefully he knows what he's doing, and the consequences that come behind it, he can face that. That's true to a degree, but that can fuck you up in the long run, because a lot of zillennials are underdeveloped in certain areas of common sense. And they don't have experience and stuff like that. And that's why I said you shouldn't be traveling until, like, I don't think certain countries you can travel when you're young. I've traveled when I was super young, but I'm talking about like permanently and like moving there and shit like that. Nah, you should wait. Like I said, like if you're coming to Southeast Asia, you should be over 25, because you need to have a parameter of perception and how you're going to be perceived and how to properly move when you're being perceived a certain way. You understand? Brazil's a little bit too advanced for him, you know? What's happening to dude can't happen to me if I'm not even a RP vlogger. It can happen to you if you're a civilian. That don't mean shit. Regular people get fucked up abroad every single day. It can happen to you if you're a regular civilian. And that's good that you're sitting down learning from the mistakes. But mistake number one, it can happen to you if you're a civilian. As a matter of fact, it's more on par for you to happen. It's more on par for crime to happen to you when you are a civilian. That's why I'm a tuber giving y'all this information. Let me tell you all how uninformed y'all are. Shit can happen to me because I'm a YouTuber because somebody's chasing clout. But if I have a camera on me all the time, guess what? The crime can get recorded. You know what I'm saying? The crime can get recorded. Real G's move in silence like lasagna. Y'all don't listen to Wayne. Y'all don't listen to these people that y'all don't listen to rap. Regular people are more of a target than a YouTuber or somebody else. I got a story that I'm about to do today about what's his name? CJ Smooth or something Smooth or whatever. He just got robbed. He's a popular YouTuber. He just got robbed in a home invasion and got shot 4 times. He got into a beef with Funny Mike and got like a lot of his cars paintballed up. He's getting into another situation about women. I got to sit up there and do these fucking hit pieces and these stories about women. Y'all get y'all news from me in a lot of cases. So when y'all be telling me shit and, oh, Kuda, this is how you do your job or this is how you do it, bro, respectfully, stop it. I know what I'm talking about. Listen to me. That's why I'm giving y'all the game. Y'all are not YouTubers. Y'all don't move around the way I move around. Y'all don't have as much to lose as I have. If somebody run up on me right now, there's about like $4,000 worth of shit they can get off me right now. Right now, like easily. I got 2 phones right here. I got a 1 wheel. I got some shit on me. You can walk away with a good at least 2 racks. At least 2 racks. I be running around with equipment. I be having gimbals. I be having all kinds of equipment, microphones and all kinds of shit on me sometimes when I'm moving around. You never know. Sometimes I ain't got nothing on me. Sometimes I'm moving around. I got to watch my back more than the average person. So don't ever believe that, oh man, I'm just a regular guy. Nothing's going to happen to me. Shit going to happen to you because you're a regular guy. I'm well informed. I hang around barrios and shit like that. I know how Spanish people get down. You see Poppy come off the damn porch and he look around and start rubbing his stomach. By the time he start rubbing his stomach, I'm out of there. Why he rubbing his stomach, Kuda? Because he's talking about, yeah, that's a hand signal. Let's eat. Time to eat. Keep playing in places. Keep sending people to places where favelas and all that shit exists, and tell them to go out there and go play with people and be out there with microphones and all kinds of shit, and fucking putting microphones and cameras in people's faces when people are fucking looking at you like yo, who's that guy? You don't think I stand out here? You don't think some people? I get all the looks you can. I got dreads. I get all the looks you can think of. So some bald man talking about I was in Thailand. He's not gonna get as much looks as I am. He's not. All right. I'm dressed like a rapper. I'm on a fucking 1 wheel. Everybody out here is on scooters. Guess what the people on the scooters are looking at? Me. Guess what the people on foot? Even dogs and animals look at me weird. Man, dogs be looking at me like I'm rolling around on a fucking 1 wheel with a gimbal in my hand and a camera, paying attention to traffic and the road. You think I don't know what I'm talking about? Austin ain't doing that. Austin don't even have the equipment to do half the shit I'm doing. So when I'm giving y'all some clean cut instructions, I know what I'm talking about. I've done destroyed cameras doing that. I know what I'm talking about. Y'all taking me for granted, bro. Y'all gonna appreciate me one day. I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm I'm going to find something else, and I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm talented enough to be doing something else. I could focus my talent and do something else. And I take time out of my day to give y'all brothers information and great game and actually be doing shit and showing y'all what exactly that I'm doing while I'm doing it. And y'all just letting that shit fall wayside. Y'all just letting that shit fall wayside, and y'all ruining other people's education in the process too. Y'all ruining other people's education in the process too. Not you, Naked. I'm saying in general, all the fuck shit that goes on in this damn space. And y'all will give me shit that y'all would never give Pearly. Ooh, ooh, ooh. When I start hitting veins, all of a sudden, I'm the wrong one and shit like that. When I start hitting veins and shit, niggas messaging me saying, Cooter, respectfully, stop saying Pearly's leading the space. Nigga, she leading the space. Look how much people just laughed after I just said what I just said. That shit jumped down to 32 real quick. You don't think I know what I'm talking about? But I know when I hit veins. I can hit veins at will. I hit veins at will, bro. Raven going brazy in the chat. Raven going brazy in the chat, bro. I want to see them win too. Step number 1, stop being dumb. Step number 1, stop being dumb. Because if y'all going to these other countries tripping, they get the tripping with you. Trip your ass back home. I think dudes in this space on the wrong type of trip. I get my passport and get the tripping. Don't ask me what I'm sipping. Oh, I got lyrics for y'all, bro. Y'all said I got some new music coming soon too. Hey, man. Y'all don't know what bars I got. I got some bars coming for you. Smooth tried to come over here the other day, try to talk to me, talk about some. Where have you been? Like, nigga, what the fuck are you? What, the immigration man? Talk about some. You never been out of. Don't let me start making fun of y'all. You never been out of the United States, nigga. How you know that? Do you know me? You only know what the fuck I show y'all on YouTube. Oh, for the past 2 years, I've been watching you. Shut your weird ass up, nigga. Where you found me is not where I'm at. So obviously you don't know me. But I swear, y'all be saying some shit like y'all won't get slapped in the face behind that shit, man. I don't know what you putting in my chat. What is that? Let me go up. What's going on, Rose? Smell like boo, 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 boo. You said I'm not going nowhere. Weed's not illegal. Weed is legal in Thailand. It's not legal. It's decriminalized. So I know. It's so weird. You could buy gas from a little kid, but ain't no good weed in Thailand like that. You're going to be paying big money for some good weed in Thailand. It's funny. I was actually talking about that to somebody sitting right there talking to somebody about that. But them niggas start getting into other shit. I'm from Washington, D.C., in the DMV area. Trust me, I know all about weed and gas and all that shit. I was going to go to Amsterdam, but I was like, damn, they just legalized it here. I was going to go to Cali, but I was like, damn, they just legalized it here. So if y'all want the best tree on the East Coast, you take your ass to DC, or if you on the West Coast, you can go to Cali or Denver or whatever, or where else legalize it? But it's decriminalized. It's like it's not regulated, so they're not gonna say nothing to you about it. It's illegal here, but you can smoke out here anyway. Police ain't gonna do nothing. Police out here corrupt. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of any drug you want out here. You can get it. You can get cocaine. You can get heroin. You can get opioids. You can get kratom. You can get all kinds of stuff, even natural stuff. You can get all that shit out here. And then the police roll up on you. They're just gonna confiscate it and try to get some money from you or something like that. They bribe or whatever. But police ain't out here like that. First of all, I didn't see them, but I had to have sharp eyes to look out. They're actually around, but they don't give a fuck. Nigga, they'll smoke with you. they'll smoke with you. Me and Austin is not collabing due to the behavior of people in this space. And I'm not about to be fanned out. I gave that man the information I needed to give him. I'm going on about my business, y'all. I'm going on about my business. Go ask Pablo. Shout out to Pablo Frescobar. Pablo, if you in here, you go reach out to him. Maybe he'll learn from another passport bro or somebody else. Y'all go reach out to him. Y'all are the passport guys. He got all them people, all them passport boys he can reach out to. He could collab with anybody in his audience. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know I would love the DR, man. I know I would love the DR. I wish I did go to the Dominican Republic, but I've been to so much islands, and like to tell you the truth, I was told in Jamaica and in Hawaii and all these other places, they're like once you've been to one island, you kind of been to them all, and I'm like that's there's a little bit of truth behind that, you know. And it's funny because I did want beach town like atmosphere. I was if y'all go back to my old shows, I was gonna move to Florida because I used to live in Florida for a little bit. I used to live in Fort Lauderdale. I used to live in North, you know, I used to live in 954. I used to live in 954 Broward County. So aside from like the north and the snow and all that other stuff, I wanted to be around like I hate to say it like just lizards and palm trees and just warm weather and stuff like that. Not necessarily a beach. So I was gonna move to Florida, but economic wise, because my family's in Florida, so I'll be okay. I'll be around family, right? But economic wise, I wanted to do other things. I didn't want to really, struggle like that. And then I wanted to travel and see the world. I wanted to be able to relax, get back into school, start eating correctly, and then get my body back into shape and everything else. So I said, you know what? I might as well just move abroad. You know, go to like a jungle-like atmosphere. I can get the best of both worlds and stuff like that. I should have went to a beach town, but I'm not. I was gonna go to landlocked areas like Chiang Mai, or I don't mind Pattaya, but I didn't. I wasn't looking necessarily for a beach town, but I did like the warm weather and stuff like that. So, literally, I'm somewhere landlocked with jungle. Like I'm in a jungle. Like this house is in a big ass jungle. Chiang Mai is in a big ass jungle. You know what I'm saying? There's no body of water around me other than the Mekong at the moment. The Mekong is like right behind my crib. You know, so I moved to like a great place. I can sit down here. I can learn how to play every single instrument that I brought with me. I can launch all my online businesses. I can create better content for my audience. I can how you doing? I can be in a better atmosphere. I can be around cool people. I can be around good food. I can be around. I can learn the culture. I can learn a new language. I can do a whole bunch of great things that don't got shit to do with women. Women are everywhere, man. Not like I don't give a damn about none of that shit. I can go somewhere else and go find pizza and shit. Now I'm mad because I can't find African food and Ethiopian food. I gotta go back to Thailand. But I'm enjoying my life and stuff like that. And a younger brother like Austin Hollerman, I wanted to show him that. I wanna yo. Let me show you how to really, really live. Like, fuck all of this trying to bring America to these places. That's what people first fuck up. I got a whole chapter dedicated to that in my book. You don't bring America with you. The only thing American on you should be your money. That right there is a hassle in and of itself. Because it's fucked up. If you spent your whole life spending American money, you in grave trouble when you get to these other places because you only know how to spend one form of currency. That's like dealing with Bitcoin for your whole life. So when you go to these other places and you see the turnover rate and stuff like that, you'll be more generous with your money. But the thing is that leisure is generous with your money too. So you got to be in a place where it can be as expensive as you want it to be and as cheap as you want it to be. So to a certain degree, another thing you're going to start to learn is financial discipline. Okay. Southeast Asia is exactly what I'm saying, with the exception of certain things. But places like the Dominican Republic and Brazil and all them other places, they take the dollar. So you're not going to be able to learn how to be financially. If you didn't learn it in America, you're kind of fucked when you get to these other places. And then when you're talking about dealing with women in these countries, they look at money completely different than the way you look at money. The reason why dudes that travel are looked at as big ass tricks is because when the money is turned over, they're financially generous. And the thing is that you shouldn't be financially generous. As a matter of fact, you should live like the locals, because when you travel, you have to be offended when people assume that you're rich. You should be offended when people assume that you're rich, because you could be a working person like everybody else. You understand what I'm saying? Not everybody that travel is rich. You go places where people are backpacking and stuff like that. They're not rich people. These are people that are nomads. They're moving on the go. They work as they go. You know. So you gotta understand the archetype of people that's around. These vicinities and these areas and stuff like that. And then you gotta understand, if you're gonna be dealing with women, you gotta understand how your woman views money, especially if you want her to love you for yourself. How can these people tell you to go to these other countries and say you're going to get a wife and all this other stuff when the woman's more fixated on the money? Because at the end of the day, that's all you really have in common is your paper. But she got to be down for your program. She got to be down for you. You got to put her to work. She got to make sure she contributing to you. You could pay her an allowance and stuff like that, and she'll have more respect for you than you sit up there tricking on her. If I get a girl out here right now, nigga, that's my assistant. Yeah, while I go off and I'm on the other side of town, I need you to handle this while I'm out on in the vicinity. And then I come back and then I'm gonna reward you and put some money in your pocket. You can go down to the shops and go do whatever, and we gonna party or whatever, or do something else. Like, you gotta put women onto a job. A woman that wanna be with you, for the most part, she gonna wanna respect you. You gotta put her in position to do all of that. Now, do I need an assistant and stuff out here? I don't need one. But I'm in a position where I can actually hire somebody out here, because I can pay them more than damn near what they can make out here. Granted that I make that much. I need to be working, you know? So I need to realistically be sitting down for months on end and building myself up and building what I'm doing up so that I can make that possible. How can I hire somebody else and I can't even hire myself? I got to figure out what's the overhead today. One day I wake up, I got to film videos. Next day I wake up, I got to be working. Next day I wake up, okay, how much money did we make this month? How much bills do we have to pay? How much money do you have to spend to go out and take it easy and relax and get some rest so that you can do it all over again? I got shit to do. Yeah, I spend a long time on my live stream. That's because I'm connecting with my audience and I'm working while I'm doing what I'm doing. Don't worry about me. I know what the hell I'm doing. I literally took a risk and moved somewhere. So I know what I'm talking about. Way more than anybody that's secure back in the United States or doing whatever the hell they doing or have the security of a job. Okay? When I don't work, I'm fucked up. If I get sick right now, I'm fucked up in the game. Okay? So I need to save up for days where shit like that's gonna happen. YouTube don't come with no fucking. I don't make no money on YouTube. YouTube make no money off of me. Y'all make more money off of me. I'm sitting here doing an hour and 32 live stream virtually for free, with the exception of my core audience that support my channel. You're welcome. Because I gotta come back here tomorrow and do the same thing. And guess what? Your friends don't even fuck with you that tough. Y'all gonna learn something one day, man. Y'all gonna learn something one day. And in the next minute, guess what? Y'all gonna see me sitting down and playing with a synthesizer or some drum machine, making some music. Okay? So I'm on my job. I'm on my grind.
This was one of my favorites. So this is called like.
If I was on some bullshit, y'all wouldn't have nothing to say to me. But now that I'm in not even now, I've always been in this space to help younger brothers. And y'all misuse me. Y'all misabuse me. Y'all misuse and misabuse a lot of people around this bitch and drove them to an early grave. You don't even know if you're looking at me in my last years of life. I don't know if I'm looking at me in my last years of life. But one thing is for sure is that y'all not gonna help me when I'm stressed the fuck out. When y'all gonna tell my folks if something happened to me out here? Y'all gonna make videos on me. Y'all gonna make fun of me. Y'all gonna talk shit about me. I never liked that nigga. There's people that I put mics and production in their hands and whatever they got. Like right now, I gotta go home and film some more videos. There's people that I put production and stuff in their hands, and they turn around on them same mics that I told them to go get, that brought them money that y'all love every day. Them same mics, they turn around and talk shit about me on them. That taught me a valuable lesson in life. So when I learn these lessons and I'm trying to tell you, I'm like, look, I'm in more of a fucked up position to learn this shit. I had blood, sweat, and tears come behind this. Y'all don't have no idea what happens when I'm offline.
Wow.
Yeah, but he's only taken 2 planes. I think I can't remember.
So, God forbid I try to help a young man that's going through a quarter of what I'm going through. Fucking sitting there, this nigga coming to the job, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, your first time, huh? And it gets like that. God forbid I try to teach another YouTuber how to eat on YouTube when the chips are down. What's going on, Matthew Mittens?
But I didn't have a big variety.
Shout out to Dusty in the building, man. Dusty, hit me up, man. I got my topics. I got my topics expand. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. I feel you, Tony. I got my topics. What are you talking about? Because my outrage ain't fake. Now, other people, they got fake outrage. They got fake outrage. I hate to bring this as an example. I appreciate you for apologizing. I appreciate you for apologizing when you were wrong. But you're still wrong because look at it like this, Naked. When I'm trying to help somebody and you were behaving how you were behaving in the midst of me helping that young brother, you don't even think that I could have considered what you were doing fake outrage. Right? I could consider what you were doing fake outrage. I could have said, yo, you are being fake trying to help him. And I think I did say something to that extent, if I'm not mistaken. You being fake trying to help him because you probably fanned out or something like that. Don't matter what I said. What I said came the truth. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, as an audience members, because y'all don't have no idea what we do and y'all don't know what type of stress we're under, y'all got to put yourselves in our shoes. Stop telling us shit. I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm very good at what I'm doing. And I'm at the bottom. So I know what I'm doing more than anybody that's at the top. At the top, everybody's a yes man. All right? I gotta have a plan before everybody becomes a yes man. Not everybody that make it to the top has a plan before everybody become a yes man. Did that rhyme? Shout out to Sir Ism. Did that rhyme?
Yeah.
It's a crime how much I could rhyme. If I really want to talk about something. You said one smoking a bong and the other one's drinking some mint tea. Yeah, they got all that shit here. Yeah, the Google you are trying to, the Google account you are trying to reach is unavailable. You did? Yeah, Colombia definitely is in the no-fly zone. Like if I was a passport bro and I wanted to go to South America, I would go to Brazil, but I'm gonna be in that gym learning capoeira, and I'm gonna find me a little in-shape capoeira girl, and I'm gonna get me a nice little pool job there, and I'm gonna go relax or do YouTube. Austin Holloman need to go take capoeira. Stop going to that rusty ass gym, cause all them people will beat your ass out there. Stop going to that rusty ass gym and go take some capoeira classes. Fuck a gym. Cause niggas be putting on all this weight and shit, and then don't know how to move with all that fucking weight. You can get cut with your own body weight, especially he is right now. He got the genetics. Go take capoeira. At least if they pull up on you on some what you doing here type shit, and you got on a capoeira class or a school that you're going to that you're a part of, they can't say shit to you. You niggas not thinking. You want to know why? Because you passport bros are listening to niggas that's in America. Go get one of them passport bros. You should go get one of them passport boys that's in Brazil right now to help you out. Boy, I swear to God. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Oh, you good, bro? I said KH, bro. I said not even KH because that's not even you. If you get jammed up, don't mention my name. No, I know you. I got you, Tony. Good, bro. What's going on, Wolf? Wolf said, I ain't leaving the USA. I know that's right. What's going on, LSP? I know that's right. Yeah, locked up abroad and shit like that. They will detain Austin Holloman until they figure out what's going on. You know, you good, man? Yeah, pesto was good. Yeah, it's foreign to y'all. Y'all gotta get your ass up out of the States and then have an opinion. With all due respect, most people, I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you never left the States, if if I know for a fact that you never left the States, I kinda can't listen to some of the stuff that y'all talking about if it don't make no damn sense. You never left the States, with all due respect, I can't listen to you. I won't listen to you. That wall go up real quick. Yeah, I would say over 32, but like if you're 25, yeah, because Southeast Asia is a different speed. Y'all have no idea how shit works out here. If you go anywhere, like if you're 25, I'll say go to Japan, even though that's a trip and a half too. But don't come deep to Southeast Asia. Don't come to Thailand. Don't come to Laos. Don't come to. If you don't know yourself, you gonna man. Even if you know yourself, you're gonna be fucked up out here. You gotta have that type of relationship with yourself once you get out here, because you could get everything you want, and then it's like crazy. It's really backwards. I'm gonna tell you something. Remember, I was telling you all the shit that y'all can get your hands on out here. You would think that you're in paradise. You could just sit back, sip some coconut water or some shit, and relax and stuff like that. There's no reason for you to be doing drugs or nothing out here, bruh. They get fucked up out here. They get fucked up out here, bro. It's a hey, it's a party outside of the USA out here every fucking day. There's always a party going on. And every time you go to a party, it's going to be different and it's going to be unique. Now, the beer is going to be pouring like water. This is water out here. So, number one, you got to be careful because you can become an alcoholic really easily out here. Okay? The water is undrinkable. You shower with the water and you drink beer like water. That's how it is out here. The only water you should drink is bottled. The only water you should drink is bottled. You can't go to your fucking faucet or no shit. Like, you know how back in America you could feed the whole sink water and shit. Like, oh yeah, shorty a little dot. She gonna get the sink water. I ain't giving her the dare part. You know what I'm saying? You get some sink water and some bubble gum. You know? Nah, dog. Boy, you better have pre-boiled sink water in your fridge if you trying to mess around in Southeast Asia. You know? Beer is like water out here. They will offer you a beer before water. You said Austin and his friends stomped out a white Brazilian last week. He moving sloppy out there. He shouldn't even be getting into all that shit. Now, I'm to the effect that if somebody try me out here, I'm much, the only way I would probably throw hands with somebody out here is if I'm being robbed. But for the most part, I'll probably talk my shit, but I ain't fighting nobody out here, not like that. I'm not gonna let nobody trick me out the streets out here. And I hang around, I'm not even gonna tell y'all who I hang around out here. I hang around some real people out here, just know that. I know the gangs out here, you know. I know the gangs in Thailand too. All up and down the strips, they know me. You're the guy with the gun. Let me take a picture. They want to take pictures with me and shit like that. You know how much pictures I take? Dudes to this day will stop with me and take pictures with me and stuff like that. You know? And I take pictures. They like the thumbs up. I don't like the thumbs up, but they like the thumbs up and shit. I be enjoying myself. I'm a celebrity. but I gotta watch my back. But I don't get hated on out here like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like more intrigued with me than hating on me. And they're like, yo, what you do? I say I'm a DJ. And their eyes light up and they like, oh yeah. And they be trying to rap and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, you know, a little something, something. All right, you know. But I be chilling, bro. Like, nigga, you out there stomping people out in Brazil, bro, boy. And you ain't got no lawyer out there? Oh no. The first sign, I know exactly where the law office is out here if I gotta go consult with somebody. The first sign of bullshit out here or a woman saying something, I'm going straight to that lawyer. Because you wanna know why? You need to have some type of paperwork. Because when the police and the embassy and all them people pull up on you, you can at least say, yo, I felt this way and I went here. And they can speak for you and get your ass out of that bullshit. They got American lawyers. They got lawyers for people that are in these foreign countries. You understand what I'm saying? So you up there fighting people and shit. Who the fuck want to fight people in Brazil and shit like that? Who does shit like that? If I lay my hands on somebody tonight, by Sunday morning, Saturday morning, I'm at the lawyer's office. We taking pictures of my knuckles. We taking pictures of everything. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, I can tell y'all never been in a fight. Have you ever tried to punch somebody and miss and hit the ground, and you got bloody knuckles and you don't feel that shit to the next one? I'm taking pictures of all my injuries. I'm taking pictures of all of that shit. I'm going straight to a lawyer. I'm going to be talking to him. There's going to be some paperwork filed. It's like, look, I need you on retainer shit in case anybody wants to pursue anything. Because the only thing you can do is be responsible. These countries are not like America. In America, immigrants have laws and stuff like that. That's what sanctuary states and all this other shit is for. Here, you are looked at something completely different. They're going to protect their people way before they protect anybody else. Passport bros ain't telling you this shit. Yet they're telling you to go there and lay down with women. Yet they're telling you to go there and go drink and get inebriated, not taking into account how you act and all this other shit. And you're going to be fucking man shit. If I got to say anything else, go get my book. New book coming out soon. Go get that book. And a commercial coming out soon. Y'all have no idea. Don't listen to me. Go listen to them Passport boys y'all be listening to and shit. Up there stomping people out and shit. Like, I wish I would stomp somebody out here. Boy, I'd be on the first thing smoking outside of this town. This town. These countries don't even take immigrant on immigrant crime. They don't even take that shit lightly, man. Yeah, sex and lasagna. Hey Raven, I can't pull up your comments no more, bro. That's crazy. That's messed up, Raven. Nah, I'll say it out now. Ain't nobody gonna try me out here. I'm not, knock on wood. I'm not the toughest man on the planet, and I'm way past my knucklehead days. But ain't nobody finna try me out here. I got a song, right? I haven't told y'all yet, but these dudes are rapping on it in Thai, right? And like, I literally start off my verse like, I don't know what he said, but I'll pay him to slap the shit out. I'll pay somebody out here to fight on my behalf. Like, nigga, you want a quick $100? Yeah, slap shit out of you. I'll pay somebody to do something on my behalf. And then the people that I roll around out here, they affiliated. People know them. They know their family and stuff like that. It's families out here. I'm good. They take me in. All I got to do is shoot to one side of town, holler at one dude. He gonna make a call. That shit gonna be handled. I'm straight. I can't believe I got that type of pull already just being here for the past 2-3 months now here. But when I first came here, that's when I met those people, and then I left and I went back to Thailand. I was in Thailand for a minute. They thought I wasn't gonna come back. Came back, and I did some favors for them. So I'm owed favors and stuff like that. That's what I said. If somebody was to come out here and they wanted to see everything around, I could show them everything and put them around some good people. Like if you were to come out, like Like if Pitt comes out to Thailand and I convince him to leave Jom Tien and come to Laos, I'm gonna put him around so much people. He gonna be like, damn, dog, I never knew. And I'm like, bruh, this shit crazy. This shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? I hang out with some real sippers and stuff like that. Like, I'm tapped in. I'm not gonna tell you what I do, but I'm tapped in. I'm tapped in. But I don't go looking for trouble. I don't get myself into trouble. I'm very respectful with the people that I'm tapped in with, and I take my ass home. Other than partying, hanging out, enjoying the companies of some ladies, and drinking beer or sipping kratom or doing whatever the hell I'm doing at that night. I take my ass home and I go back to my mission. I go get some food and I go right back home and I get right back to work. If I'm out here and I'm doing something, I'll go do something, I take my ass home, and guess what I do when I get home? I fire up my MPC and I sit there the whole night and practice. Sometimes when I'm out at the club and the girl's like, oh, I want to go to another club, or oh, I want to go do this, or oh, I want to go do that. Look, I had a nice night. Sabaidi, you enjoy your night. Last round of beers on the house for me. I take mine to go. I got to go home. I got an audience to entertain, and I got some freedom to sit. Go fucking look at the hours that I be online. It be daytime over here or nighttime. I'm forever live. Look at them long ass live streams. I'm not out here bullshitting. I'm older now. I don't gotta do none of that partying and waking up and not knowing where the fuck I'm at and smashing broads and jumping out windows and doing. I don't gotta do that shit out here. I can, but I don't have to. You know, once you hit your 30s, you stop doing shit in vehicles and doing other stupid shit. Truth be told, you wild out like that when you young because you think you got something to prove. You don't have an identity. So I commend the Austin Holloman for, traveling and using his, his YouTube channel and stuff like that to build his identity. I just don't want him to get fucked up behind that identity. But if what y'all saying is true, and he on the news in Brazil and he fighting people and getting stomped out, he got real ops out here. How the fuck you traveling somewhere and you got ops there? You only been out there for a month. You doing too much. I could tell you he doing too much. How the fuck y'all in America and y'all know he been on the news out there and he's stomping people out there? Ain't nothing I could tell that man. And the time that y'all should have been bringing us together as two YouTubers so we could do some damn content. No, y'all wanted to sit around and fucking hate and say I was chasing clout and doing all this other weird shit. Y'all not even YouTubers. Y'all don't know shit. Stay in your place. If you're in the audience, you're in the audience. Be an audience member. But if you're going to be an audience member, be an outstanding audience member. Let me be a fucking content creator. Yo, if you want to pick up the microphone and you think what I'm doing is easy, I want to see you sit down for an hour and 53 minutes and entertain 37 people. Go ahead. Can you get 37 people in your room? Are you interesting enough to hold the attention of 37 people? You know, most people click off of a video before 30 seconds. If you haven't hooked nobody within the first 15 seconds, you're done, son. So where do people get the idea of telling me what to do or figure out what I'm doing? Where do people get this idea? And now it's down to 33 people. They'll be right back. Y'all need to like and support the show. I got a whole classroom full of people in here. It's amazing. It's a classroom. I'm a teacher. I have a classroom full of people in here. You know, that's funny as hell. I had to learn most of what I know by trial and error, getting my elbow scratched. So I don't know how you don't feel what I'm talking about. I'm the trial and error king. What's going on, BMT? You said your boy Austin got them boys out to chop his ass. Yeah, he don't know they play with machetes and shit like down there, you know. See, if y'all don't know, I'm half Nigerian and Jamaican. I know how to swing a damn machete. You know. I keep it Fetty Serengeti with the machete, nigga. What's going on, Brian Will? I was in Johannesburg for 2 weeks and just got back today. I can confirm so much of what you're saying. I know, man. You know what's funny? I do so much live shows. I do so much live shows. I can't lie. Like if I wanted to think of a lie, like I could have. But I be live so much and just telling y'all some real shit. I can't lie. Like, you know, it's hard for me to lie about something. I wouldn't talk about something that I don't know. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, maybe I don't look crazy. Yeah, I can look crazy if I want to. Nah, y'all need the game. Knight said he's an idiot. Listen, I'm not trying to discourage the brother, man. We young and stuff like that. He said, I love seeing them burn. Damn, why y'all got hate for him? This is so completely different than a couple of months ago. Y'all were trying to cancel me for talking about Austin Hollis. What happened? Did he do something to y'all? Damn, y'all want to see our youth fucked up like that? I don't want to see that young man get fucked up like that. I mean, bad enough he was already on the live stream with Jason Black talking about some I was watching porn at a young age or some weird shit and was happy about that. And it's like I would have kept that to myself, bro. But then again, I can't. Hey, I've said some shit I should have kept to myself too to y'all. So who am I? But y'all were trying. A lot of y'all were trying to slash my face back in the day. What happened? What happened? I'm just saying, dog. Them Spanish dudes, when they get geeked up and you put a battery in their back, they will destroy some shit and then ask questions later. You know. All right, let me catch up. I'm so far behind. Let me take this time right now to catch up, y'all. Yeah, they do. What's going on, Link? You said, what did you think about the convo AM and Destiny have if you had not already talked about it? I put out one video on it. There's another whole video that he had about it. Um, let me give y'all the game about the white manosphere. Let me give y'all the game about the white manosphere versus the black manosphere. The white manosphere is goofy as fuck because they're protected. And I hate to say it like that. Other than feminists, they haven't really been tested. They haven't really been tried. So the black manosphere, we have more of a vigorous test and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And those a lot of those white boys there, I know they watch the black manosphere and they steal from the black manosphere, but the fact of the matter is that their reality is not that of a black man. And the fucked up part of being a black man is that we let shit go too far, especially when it comes to our women. So we've seen and our families have suffered from the stupidity of feminism. But you got a lot of white gentlemen, real gentlemen, where see, it's impossible for a black woman to be a feminist. I've broke this game down countless times. Send your hate mail to playertalktv@gmail.com. When those white mothers and a lot of those white women really get it together, and they really start practicing some of that Gloria Steinem shit and all of that shit on their families, they do irreparable damage to their families and end up paying for it in the long run. Whereas that's an everyday occurrence for black people, so it's goofy. And you got some white dudes, you got a lot of white brothers that really know what the fuck's going on and have a real disdain for it. Some of those guys, it makes them real staunch MGTOWs and real staunch, dudes in the game. But some of those brothers don't know how to handle it, and they internalize the pain and stuff that their mothers go through, and they really try to nigga-splain and mansplain all the bullshit that their folks go through, and they empathize with their mothers and stuff like that. So they start internalizing their talking points and things of that sort. And this is where you get a destiny. Like this is old shit. Like I can do this in my sleep. I got more talent in my pinky than all of this shit. So you get a guy like that named Destiny. And what will happen is that these guys can thrive because they got the El Gibbet pushing them. They got a bunch of other different movements pushing them, and they get to thrive, and they get a lot of yes men. Then they run into a dude from the Black Manosphere that knows what he's talking about, like an angry man or something like that. Somebody that's not like a regular grunt or something like that. They run into a formidable boss that put out a lot of the rhetoric that they're using, or the rhetoric that these talking points come by. Like, a lot of y'all take us for granted, and guys like me that should be very big and successful, we're at the bottom. Guys that has innovated and really put these talking points out there to the mainstream media, and guys that sit there and push it. Every day people are talking about, oh, we need somebody to do this, or we need somebody to do that. But who actually gets up every day on here and talk about these topics? Who actually can draw an audience, whether if it's 40 people or 200 people sometimes, and talk about some of these stuff that people are afraid to talk about? You would think we would get held down and stuff like that. But that's exactly what happens to us. We get held down. So when you're this big guy and you're talking all of these feminist talking points and you're dyeing your hair blue and all this other weird shit, you want some goofy shit? And sadly, other than what they steal from the Black Manosphere, a lot of the guys in the White Manosphere are on some goofy shit in the Greater Manosphere. So this is why AJ and a lot of those guys, they sit back and they watch the Black Manosphere, because we make fools of ourselves in the public eye. But what we're doing is we're laying the footwork for them to come in and start doing what they're doing, because a lot of the stuff that applies to us, don't apply to them. You understand what I'm saying? And we shouldn't look for it to apply to them. This is why I'm wondering why they steal so much of our content. This is why I wonder why they steal so much of our content. You know what I'm saying? At least those dudes are smart enough not to let feminism get to a certain point, to the point that they're at the mercy of it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't realize a lot of those dudes have been under the thumbnail of feminism and stuff like that. Those are MRAs. Those are guys that have lost their jobs and stuff like that. You see how Austin Harleman, these women are calling like the embassy and trying to get his visa took and stuff like that. Well, back in the day, if you were an MRA, a men's rights activist, not saying that you were going gung-ho at women or as, karate hard body against feminism, what happened is that you just wanted rights. You were just a man that said, yo, because women for somehow have convinced the courts that they're not getting treated like human beings when they have more rights than men. So this was a group of men saying, yo, we just wanted to be treated like human beings. If I want visitation for my child, I should be able to have that, or I should be able to have these things set aside for me also, because we went half in having this baby and stuff like that. I shouldn't have to be at the mercy of the courts. This is how a lot of men lost their children. You understand what I'm saying? So they were losing their jobs. People were calling their jobs. People were doing all kinds of stuff just because he wanted the courts to be fair for him to have custody of his child. We put a lot of brothers in position. I didn't have no children, but I've always put brothers in position to be fathers to their children, because I had friends that are fathers, and they had to win custody over their children. Back in the day, we had Squid Dawes, Y'all hate on Steve the Dean, but Steve the Dean had dudes teaching y'all the child support game and stuff like that. A lot of black men are afraid to go to court to win the rights for their kids. Whereas a lot of those MRAs, they weren't afraid to go to court to win the rights for their kids. But one thing that they did mess up with was that they were trying to negotiate with women. They were trying to talk to the baby mother instead of the courts. They were telling her to go to the courts to get some type of leniency so he can go see his kids instead of him take his ass down to the damn court and go file paperwork and get shit together. So we gave men the confidence. Y'all are talking about women right now, and women are doing shaming tactics, calling y'all gay and all this other weird shit. We was the one that instilled that type of confidence in y'all because men were falling for shaming tactics back in the day. A lot of those MRAs and a lot of those guys, they turned into MGTOWs. They turned into MGTOWs and stuff like that. You know? So we changed the trajectory. Y'all really should be crowning me. Y'all really should. Thank you. Thank you, Kuda. Thank you, and thank all of the countless other men that lost shit behind giving men a voice. And ladies should be thanking you too. Angry Man told that boy something so simple he couldn't even get it. It fucked his head up. It fucked his blue head up. Angry Man said to that man, he said to that boy, if women were to completely stop working right now, the world would still go around. If men were to stop working right now, we would be fucked. If all men were to get up today and say, yo, we're not going to work at all, the world will be fucked. If you can't go home tonight and flush your damn toilet and that shit go away, literally, you're gonna feel some type of way. If you can't go home right now and cut on your air conditioner right now, you're gonna feel some type of way. If you go home right now, all the food in your refrigerator is spoiled, what you gonna do? Other than feel some type of way. And let me give you the game. That's just you as a man. Imagine if a woman was to go home and all of that shit was going on. Women can't do nothing but go find a man to go help her. When a man is getting physically violent in the house, who does she call to go help her? Another man. Police. If she was to go home today and she wanted to flush her toilet and it doesn't flush, who does she call? A plumber. Plumbers are usually a man. He tried to get at AM with this stupid talking point talking about teachers are women and stuff like that. Teachers were first men, dominantly. And then women started moving into certain other places and stuff like that, you know? Not to discredit anything that women do, you know. A woman invented the gas mask. Women invent things also. You know, it's not to discredit it, but we can't have a society shitting on men like that. We're literally the structure. We are literally the structure. Like right now, y'all can't even see it. There's a lady, but this will never happen in a million years in America. This is how protected y'all are. There's a lady right now that I'm pretty sure that's been taught by a man up on this pole. Y'all can't even see. Up on this pole right there, y'all can't even see. If y'all see that person right there, it's a little bit further up. Up on, I can't zoom in because StreamYards is up on this pole, taking out a bird's nest and some other stuff that's on that damn pole. Risking getting shot. Risking getting shot. Y'all don't even see that. I kept telling y'all the other day, all these girls that want to work on OnlyFans and all these other places and stuff like that, didn't I tell y'all that if I was to pull those girls to the side and say, hey, get off of OnlyFans, take your little $300, go down to goddamn Walmart Not Walmart. You can go to Walmart nowadays. Go down to damn Home Depot. Go get you an extension cord, a lawnmower, a rake, and some bags, and a weed whacker, and cut grass so you don't have to be out there selling coochie. They're gonna laugh at me. As a matter of fact, that's a joke that I use when I'm speaking with hoes. Come on, man. I've been around with the inception of half this stuff, you know. Amsterdam still is badass, but I ain't gonna lie. The type of weed I want, I can get that in DC and stronger. Uh-oh, who y'all blocked? Cause I can't see what's going on in the chat room. People be coming back to me later like, oh man, you blocked me and F you and your audience and stuff. I'm like, who are you? Well, if you were to join the panel, maybe we can have a conversation like men, but you know, y'all got my stance fucked up. He said, but look, if I'm wrong for telling you to stay in your own lane, don't even trip, dude. So be it. But listen to me. You can't tell a content, depending on the content creator, you can't tell a content to stay in my lane. I haven't specified what my lane is. You can come here one day and get some red pill game. You can come here one day and get some travel advice. You can come here one day and get some game on how to use a damn synthesizer. You could come here one day and get some game on cigars. You can come here and get one day, game on beer, wine, and all kinds of stuff. I'm a resourceful, I'm a renaissance man. I can talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Y'all don't know what my lane is. I can completely talk about cats for the next 5 shows, and it'll be interesting. So you have a lane. You have a lane. You know, you have a lane as an audience member. You understand? I don't know why y'all get offended by being told what y'all are. You are an audience member. I'm a content creator. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a content creator. Content creators can be YouTubers. Content creators can create content out of anything. We can be artists. We can be everything else. We can be resourceful. And let me tell you something. Again, y'all cannot tell me what my lane is because I'm creating lanes for the people that's going to pick up microphones for tomorrow. I'm the first wave of that shit. We revolutionized live streaming. Y'all don't know shit about live streaming. We revolutionized that. Was it around during Manosphere 2.0? Of course it was, but they didn't know what the hell they were doing. So when you know what you're doing, you could revolutionize something because you innovate with it. And innovations leads to inventions. The key word is in. People that are out can't tell people that are in something what to do with or without something because they've never been in the thing that they're critiquing because they're on the outside looking in. Do you get that? I'm not one of your YouTube friends. I'm not one of these other people that y'all talk to. As a matter of fact, y'all save it for me and not for anybody else. Okay? Some of your favorite YouTubers, guess who was instrumental to some of their success? Okay? So there's not one lane you can tell me that I'm in or what I can do. You come to my show, start a show, so I can come to your show, and then I can start telling you what to do after your 1000th episode. And then question if you know what you're doing, you know? That's what I'm trying to say. I'm being respectful, you know? Y'all know this could get ugly real quick. So stop telling me what I'm doing. I'm giving y'all the game. You look at all of these artists right now. Anytime anybody that's doing something right now, they have to be a content creator right now. And if they can't be a content creator, well, they got to hire one. Okay? You are losing money right now if you're not on YouTube. You're losing money right now if you're not on TikTok and stuff like that. What I do allows me to travel. What do you do that what you do allow you to do? You know what I'm saying? So You can't tell me my lane. You can't tell me my lane. You can't tell me my lane. You can say you could have an opinion. You can say that, or you have an opinion. You know what I'm saying? But what I do allows me to do what I do. You know, and I work very hard at what I do. So you said, do you feel completely at home there now? Yeah, I got welcomed here with open arms. I'm not intrusive. Um, I mind my business. Um, what can I say? I'm not intrusive. I mind my business. I'm not out here fighting people. I'm not stomping people out and then wondering why people are sending me death threats and shit. I'm not doing nothing. I mind my damn business and I relax. Why the hell will I leave America to be on some hothead shit? That don't even make no damn sense. I bet you if Austin Holloman was in Thailand, he wouldn't be stomping nobody out. They like to jump people. They love to fight too. You know. I'm at home here because I have friends, right? Like if something was to happen to me, they would speak on my behalf. Like I'm tapped in. Like people I've done favors for people here, and like people in these countries are very good people. The culture is very rich and stuff like that. Like I don't know why people just travel for one thing. Like you gotta travel for the culture. You gotta eat the food. You gotta move like the locals. You gotta but that gotta be in you. Like you can learn it abroad if you want to, but that gotta be your intentions when you go somewhere. Like honestly, the shit that you gotta go through to get to these places. Do you want to get on a 16-hour flight? Do you want to get us on a 16-hour flight to be out here fighting and shit? Or do you want to get on a 16-hour flight to go to prison or some shit? You know, you got to go through a 16-hour flight. You got to go through like about 4, 5, 6 immigrant customs. You got to sign all of these damn papers and stuff like that. You got to sign a whole bunch of stuff. You got to keep certain papers on you. You got to have a damn notebook and a folder with you to keep everything together. You got to get a cell phone. You got to get a place to stay. You got to know where you're staying. You got to have an itinerary. You got to do a whole bunch of stuff. Traveling ain't easy if you don't know what the hell you're doing. Austin Holloman tripping. Like when I go to these places, yeah, I'm hanging out with older people. Not because I'm older now, but even if I was a young boy, I wouldn't even come out here and hang out with young dudes and stuff like that. Because the time I get on the damn airplane, I'm an old ass man. If I go to Colombia right now, I'm sitting down with a group of old dudes kicking it, and we sitting back and smoking cigars, and I will pay one of them to roll one for me, and we're gonna learn about cigars and all this other stuff. I'm not about to be sitting up there trying to get lit, taking tequila shots and swanton bombing off of jumbotrons and shit like that. I'm not doing no shit like that. I say that shit for America or at a Jamaican party or something like that. I wouldn't even do that at a Jamaican party. And it does feel like a long vacation, but this is my life. This is my life right now. I said, hey, I'm gonna come out here. I'm gonna lock in. I'm about to learn a whole bunch of skills. I'm about to educate myself. I'm about to launch a bunch of businesses. I'm about to learn. I'm about to be I'm about to eat some nice food, drink some good beer. I'm about to enjoy myself, and I'm about to relax. I'm living for other people right now. I'm working for myself right now. Like I literally, I'm a, hold on, y'all. I'm a digital nomad. I'm not an expat. I'm not an expatriate. I'm not giving up my citizenship, but I'm a digital nomad. I'm the person. passport bros should listen to. I know shit. I chop it up with other digital nomads. You know, like I can direct y'all to something. If you're in Thailand, depending on where you are, because I know I stayed in the countryside, so when I needed to do something in Thailand, I take a tuk tuk or a motorbike or a taxi, a boat, or a grab. I go into the city, and if you wanna meet expats and random people and stuff there that you can talk to and get this type of information that I know or better information that I have, you need to go to a place called Cheap Charlie's. There's certain pockets and concentrations in the town that you're in. Well, not in the town, you're in the city. So there's certain pockets and concentrations in the cities that you're in where you can find other expats and you can brush shoulders with other expats and they'll put you on to other people. Like if you're looking for a house in Laos right now, I got three people I could tell you where you can go find an apartment or a house out here. You know, I got a friend, my friend Bobby. I'm gonna introduce him to y'all and stuff like that. But I got I got he got like three houses and stuff like that. He's like, yo, how much you pay? I'm like, I pay this amount. He's like, man, I'll give you one of my houses and stuff like that. I said, when I'm ready, I got you and stuff like that. Cause I do want to, like I do want like a little garden or something that I can have, but that's a little bit later. I gotta, I got other stuff I need to do. But what you got to do is that you gotta you got to chop it up with people that are what's called networkers, and networkers are just people that you can talk to that can connect you to other people. I talk about it in great detail in my book that you have to talk to networkers. And when you're in a club or you're in a setting where people are talking and stuff like that, you could tell who knows something versus who doesn't know anything. You know what I'm saying? Just by simply being quiet and stuff like that. So you got to deal with some networkers and stuff like that. There's Facebook groups that you guys can be a part of, and you guys could just randomly ask a question. And there's a bunch of good people that's going to put you in contact with people that you need to that you need to keep on retainer, or people that you can get in contact with depending on where you're going. That all ties back into homework. So you got to do your homework. I knew how Thailand was before I got to Thailand, and it was my first time in Thailand. I never been to Thailand before. I up and moved to Thailand, and I said, you know what? A lot of my homies died. A lot of people didn't make it out my neighborhood. A lot of people didn't even make it to 25 and stuff like that. And here I am taking my life for granted. Not even taking my life for granted. I'm waking up every day and working my ass off and living it to the fullest and stuff like that. I need to see the world. I need to experience more things. I need to move out. I'm also usually out and about and stuff like that. We're going through lockdowns and all this other weird shit. The National Guard and all this other stuff in DC. So COVID and shit to a certain degree, because I went outside every day, and if I wasn't outside moving around, y'all see me outside smoking big cigars and stuff like that. Sometimes I run through two cigars on one live stream and shit like that. And I said, man, I'm going through a little bit of cabin fever. I gotta go do something and stuff like that. Some of them live streams when I got off of work, I did my live streams after work. Actually, I work. Man, I used to do 8-hour shifts and still go live. Some of that money I wasn't making. I still don't make money off of YouTube like that, but I wasn't making no money off of YouTube. I had to take my paycheck and put on a poker face when I go live and take those L's and then go get my equipment and stuff like that. Boy, I put in work for what I did. I didn't sell no drugs. I didn't do none of that. I wasn't doing nothing illegal. I played it by the rules. I did everything clean. You know what I'm saying? So any type of success come my way, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. Y'all did not go listen to the live stream that I did about the angry man. That man bought his whole studio and everything. So anytime success comes for his way, he's waiting for it. All I gotta do right now is just harness my skills. And then one day something gonna happen. The stars are gonna align. Something's gonna happen, and I'm gonna be out of there. I'm gonna be out of there, and I'm gonna take a lot of y'all with me. You know. So I'm not tripping. I'm a work in progress, you know. And I've accomplished so much. I know I don't get my credit. Y'all think I'm a nobody. That's cool. Y'all hear about me soon. My history ain't no mystery, but like I said, I'll take the little perks of what I've earned. I've earned it. I got, I got, I got microphones as badges. You know that? Like, I can go home right now and I can pick up a Shure SM7B that got this same logo. Y'all can't see it, but that got, because it's bright. Let me turn my camera this way. That got this same logo that's right there in that corner. I can go look at microphones that got my same logo on it. There's days that I wake up and I'm like, damn, where am I? And then reality, I'm discombobulated, and then reality slowly starts to come back to me. And it's like, hold on, yo. Reality starts to slowly come back to me, and it's like, okay, I'm laying in my king size bed. I'm laying in my king size bed. I look to my left. I look to my right. Cool. There's no woman beside me. I'm a bachelor. I'm single. There's no woman beside me at the moment, right? I got two phones. One for the plug and one. Let me stop. All right, I got two phones. You know, all the work I need to do comes right back to me. Okay, damn. Okay, yo, you gotta do this. Yo, you promised this person this. Make sure you film this and get that done. It's like instantly, as soon as I wake up, I fell asleep working. As soon as I instantly wake up, I'm right back to work. I'm not worried about half the shit y'all be worried about, because y'all are audience members. All I need for y'all is to enjoy the content, support the content, because if this was Pearly Things, I would have been supporting her. Enjoy the content, support the content, and hold me down. Like, y'all keep lumping me in with these other weird ass YouTubers. I'm not them. I'm me. I work my ass off. I get y'all through y'all work. I get y'all through y'all work day. I get y'all through y'all work day. She done winked at me, girl. Y'all can't even see it because it's bright right here. Anyway. He said that brother got a lot of negative energy going his way. I thought you and other young American men would see the inefficiency to keep adding fuel to the flame. Well, when I was trying to help him, y'all was acting real. Y'all was acting real bougie with your boy. Y'all was acting like I'm jealous of the man, and I'm like, boy, I have no reason to be jealous of Austin Holloman. I'm trying to help the young brother. Like, the opportunity that I had to do what I'm doing, the opportunity, y'all can't even see it, but the opportunity that I had to do what I'm doing is way bigger than me. He got his opportunity. I got my opportunity. I got a good. I mean, aside with the goofy shit that happens to me out here, I got a better end of the stick than everybody else in the manosphere. I can see it now. It's just y'all can't see it yet. So I can predict what's about to happen months down the line. Y'all just be folding on me when I need y'all to really be understanding what I be saying to y'all. So I know who really fuck with me and who don't. You know? He said there's plenty of reason to get high anywhere nowadays. I know that's true. You know that, but see the misconception about that though, Wolf, is like you would think like, damn, you're in paradise. You don't got to get high. You should be high off life and shit like that. Nah, these people be getting unnecessarily high. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was telling my friend the other night. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm cool. Like, if y'all didn't know me when I was rapping, I used to sip lean, and I'm so glad. I started getting addicted to it. I didn't know I was addicted to cough syrup until I start almost trying to look. Just look at this car accident about to happen. Um, I started getting addicted to it. I talked about it on one of my songs I didn't put out. Well, it's out, but I never showed y'all it. I had to have it every day. Not have it, but I started doing it every day, and it started getting very expensive. And when you don't have lean, and you start popping perks and shit like that. So I started I started realizing like, damn, and it wasn't that I wasn't on no J shit. I wasn't on nothing like that. But I was more so like when I like cause I'm left-handed and we're more prone to addictions. I didn't know that. So because we think with the emotional side of our brain. So I was sipping almost every day, and I had the cup. I was eating a lot of candy and stuff because we used to put candy in the cup until I graduated to a little bit of ice and stuff like that. And then sometimes the shit wasn't even lean. It was like NyQuil and some other stuff mixed together and stuff like that. And I'm wondering, like back in the day, like I'm like, and me and a bunch of my boys, like we used to do all kinds of shit with weed, brownies and edibles and man, I'm telling you, we were reminiscing the other day. Y'all should have caught that conversation. But it 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 dawned on me one day, like, why am I getting this high? You know? Of course, I had it in my routine. Like, okay, we're going to the studio tonight. Okay, there's a whole bunch of drugs flowing around the studio. There's people around selling all kinds of stuff, Xanax and all kinds of stuff. So I would try to use it to put myself in the mood so I can write. Then I would go to the club. And it's like, damn, why am I getting this high again? We just left the studio. Now we in the club. But then again, it's like sometimes, okay, I felt a little bit nervous before going on stage, so I need to take the edge off. And then sometimes you find yourself on stage forgetting your lyrics. The audience, they know your lyrics more than you do and shit. You standing on the couch and you just, yo, what song we doing? You a little bit off beat and stuff like that. But I ain't gonna lie, I was more professional. I knew how to do everything. I was good. Like I'm like you do have what's called functional people on drugs, or it's a drug. Lean is a drug. Smoking weed has its gateway aspects to it. Not even gonna lie, and other stuff, right? But I'm functional. You know what I'm saying? I'm functional, and my problem is that it wasn't that I was losing out or missing out on stuff and things like that. My problem was I incorporated it as a routine. So I'm always working. So I'm like, okay, well, before I sit down and write something, damn, I gotta have a drink. Damn, I gotta have this, or damn, I gotta have that, or what are we doing tonight? I gotta be off something sometimes, right? Until I realized that, damn, well, you're working a lot, and you get up every day, no matter what you do in work. So are you gonna do that every single time you go to work? It dawned on me. So then I was like, man, and then it started to get expensive. You know, at the time when I was doing all of that shit, I was like, why am I doing this? You know, I had a lot of girls around me. I wasn't rich. I had a lot of girls around me. I had my cars, had my spots, I had everything I wanted every single day. And it's like I had no need to do it. So again, why am I doing it? So I quit. And I'm glad I quit while I did, because I didn't get bad withdrawals. Like after a while, you get bad withdrawals. The stomach start hurting. Your whole stomach, man, you be constant. No homo. I mean, I didn't, because I was eating. I was a little bit more fat. You get constipated and all kinds. It changes up the chemistry, your digestive chemistry and stuff. Um, Even when I was in Thailand, y'all don't notice. Y'all don't notice, but I've taken some falls on my one wheel. Um, I've taken some falls. Like I got scars. Like I got like Raven will tell you, them one wheel falls are no joke. Like imagine going 15 miles per hour and something happens and you fall, you're gonna get hurt. A lot of people that got that one wheel, they've broken their collarbone because they take a certain type of fall where they fall, and the fall happens so fast that you fall. You get. Let me tell you how worse it is. Y'all remember when who was the dude that was on the Cowboys that broke his collarbone? Was it uh was it Tony Romo? Tony Romo. You even have to look at it. Tony Romo broke his collarbone. It ain't nothing like a one wheel fall where you break your collarbone and you can't catch yourself. Thank God I skateboard, so I know how to catch myself. But people be breaking their hands. I've skinned my hands so many times. Y'all can't see it, but there's like a callus. I got calluses right here and stuff. And I'm in pain. And they got something called kratom. Kratom. They call it kratom. Boy, that man, kratom bigger than in Laos than Thailand. You know? The other night I was hanging out with my homie. We was sipping kratom and we was sipping lean. And I was like, oh man, this is fun. Can't do this for long though. I gotta get back home and go. You know what I'm saying? He always doing something. He always got a cup. That nigga a vampire. I bet it's Friday. I bet you tonight that nigga gonna be up doing something. Tonight. You know? There's several opportunities I've had out here to just be just waste myself away. And you personally gotta be above that stuff. You gotta want more and stuff like that. And it's unhinged because you're not in America. You know what I'm saying? And that, let me tell y'all something about Southeast Asia. There's a place right beside me, right? Cigarettes are like $1. If you were to smoke cigarettes, do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing? Some of y'all will come out here and be like, oh man, cigarettes $1? What? Everybody get trapped in the cigarette trap, right? They go over there and they buy cigarettes. So if cigarettes are like $10, $15 where you're from, and you come out here and it's $1 and stuff like that, now you can afford your vice several times over. Do you think that's a good thing or do you think that's a bad thing? Common sense. Now that might be good for you. You might not be trying to quit no time soon. So you like, man, bring them packs on. Let me get that whole box right there, matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? So I know I won't be out of no goddamn cigarettes. You actually will up your dosage. You actually will up your dosage. So if you're out here partying one night, yeah, when you first get out here, okay, yeah, I'm gonna smoke a pack a day. Not even a pack a day. I'll smoke half a pack a day, right? And then you're gonna up your dosage because okay, now I'm drinking, now I'm smoking, everything is around me. This guy over there is selling this guy over there is selling that, like and nobody's giving a damn. Everything is unhinged, everything is cheaper. Now I'm smoking 2 packs a day. Because that's just what they do out here. It's cheap, I can afford it. Let me go ahead and do it. You smoke your life away. Smoke it. Go ahead, nigga, smoke your brains out. But it doesn't help you. It doesn't help you. So there's a lot of stuff I could teach y'all about to overcome and stuff like that. There's a lot of things that I've overcome. There's a lot of things that I can sit here and be like, yo, I could have let certain things taken hold of what I'm doing or what I have going on. And I don't let it take hold of what I got going on or what I'm doing. And I don't let the fact that I'm in another place other than home do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how to do this at home. And it's more prevalent otherwhere. You know how much people want to sit down and sip lean and do all kinds of hip-hop-ish shit with me? Huh? Like, they're not around black people. I'm the only black person here. Do you know how cool it is to sit beside me and be sipping lean and be like, yo, and taking pictures and all that other shit with me? It's fun. You can't let something like that define you. There's been times I've been sitting in the club and people are playing my music. They don't even know it's me. And I'm looking around. I'm like, damn, dog, this is what music, this is what it feels like to have people play your music and stuff like that. The people enjoying themselves. They laugh at themselves. They're laughing and enjoying their time. I used to I used to know a DJ at this Ethiopian hookah bar that I used to go to all the time, right? And he loves my music. He listens to my music off air. But like a lot of times in the clubs that he's DJing for, he spin music and stuff that's like on YouTube and stuff like that. So I would go to the club and like I'm sitting down and he know I'm in the building. I'm sitting down with my girl, bro. Let me tell you about I was getting stupid pussy when this happened, right? I sit down in the club. Every once in a while, I'll slide him something, right? I sit down, right? Me and the girl, we order our like little hookah or whatever. And then like I don't know if y'all into Ethiopian women and stuff like that or Ethiopian food, but I would get like some Awaze tips or like some 50-50 or whatever, right? And he would play my song. So when he would play my song, the music video will be on all the screens in the club. I know the beginning of my song because I had to perform it. I had to do all of that. I had to do all of that stuff, right? When he plays my song, the girl that I'm with, she'll look on the screens and she'll look and she'll be like she'll look to the side like, oh, that's you. And it's like, yeah, that's me. And then other people that's partying in the club while I'm walking around going to the bar, to the bathroom, everybody would like, yo, that's because nobody knows the song. It slaps. Then people look at the screen and then people are walking around the club, smoking, doing whatever and stuff like that. And then here comes the guy that's on the screen walking around the club, you know? So there's many ways to skin a cat. You know what I'm saying? So when I tell you I live what I'm talking about, I live what I'm talking. I'm not Obsidian. I'm not Angry Man. I'm not O'Shea. Shout outs to Ism. Shout outs to Platinum. Shout outs to. I am not my brothers, but I know what I'm talking about. I've lived it. I've done it. Okay. I don't put everything on camera. Okay. So being that I've lived a lot of my life and I've done every single thing I told you I've done, and there's people here that can merch for every single thing I'm talking about. I just don't. This is the most out thing I've ever done. I don't have people in my business like that. Only like 2-3 people know where I live here. You know, shit in case something go down, and they can't even help me shit in case something go down. What I'm telling you is that when I take the time out of my day to do what the manosphere is built for, which is enlightening adults, younger brothers, and people that are open and willing to learn. That's what I'm here for. Okay? That's what I'm here for. I have so much stories. I have so much experience in what I'm talking about. I can see. Y'all think I just sat here for 2 hours and 42 seconds and not say nothing? I could come back here tomorrow and have a whole exciting show and do it all over again. All over again. And my chat has not fell below 30. Okay? Now, I might do that now because y'all want to play around and shit. But they come back. Okay? I know what I'm doing. All right? So when I'm telling you something, I'm at the point in my life right now because I'm getting older, and and y'all know me. I'm very patient because y'all be like, yo, I don't know how you put up with this. I don't know how you put up with that. Me neither. But I'm very patient. But slowly but surely, there's days that I wake up where I just don't give a fuck. I lose my patience. You know what I'm saying? I lose my damn patience, and people can only take but so much. You know what's going on, Jay Shar? Shout outs to you. People can only take but so much, man. So like I said, when y'all start coming to these places, that's why shout outs to Dusty. Dusty said 30. I said don't come to these places unless you're like 25 and up and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? What you call it? With the young boy Austin Holloman. What's going on, Linda? How you doing, love? Linda always make me feel good about myself. With the young boy Austin Holloman, Brazil is not that man's speed. You got to know your speed. You know what I'm saying? He's not ready for no damn Brazil. Austin Holloman, when he starts learning and getting some experience under his belt, he could return to Brazil at like 35 and be the guy that he wants. You know, be the guy that he wanted. Yeah, I might. I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke weed at all anymore. Trust me. Trust me. Hold on. Trust me when I tell you I've smoked all the weed there needs to be smoked. Trust me, you know what I'm saying? But I will eat an edible for you. Got you. I got you. Or I might smoke one. Every once in a while, I smoke one. But if I smoke something nowadays, I smoke a cigar and relax. You know. You said you often make that argument when you can speak to a group of people to listen. You often make that argument when you speak. Can you get a group of people to listen to you? Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. Are you captivated? That's another thing, man. Like sometimes you gotta tell people, yo, you know, who told you your thoughts count? You know, I'm not trying to be rude or mean when I say that, but some people it's like, yo, who told you your thoughts count? Who told you, you know, who told you, you know, you in the VIP, but are you very important? Like, who told you your thoughts count? You know, and you gotta be like that. Like, for example, people will be like, yo, Kuda, you hating on just pearly things. I'm not hating on just pearly things. It's just that as a red pill man, I should question if she's in the space, whether I like her or not. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Shout outs to Wolf. Wolf know what I'm saying. Wolf, Wolf be questioning everybody in the space. I gotta be like, Wolf, dog, this person cool, this person cool. He's like, I don't see it. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. Wolf ain't wrong to question everybody in the space. You know, Wolf was around where we had a manosphere where you had to question everybody in the space, even dudes. You know, we've kind of gotten so relaxed that anybody could start a channel. Anybody could do anything. When I jumped into space, not anybody could just start a channel. Now I've put a lot of people on, and I put their channels on, and I have inspired people to start a channel or their channels, but not everybody could start a channel here. Nowadays, anybody could start a channel nowadays. All you gotta do is have a cell phone and some audio. You dig? You said the military police. Oh man, what the fuck? Okay, let's get into this game. Uh-oh. What's going on in the same one? Peace to you, player. Look at this. The military police showed up in the Austin situation and gave them a high five. They stomped the guy out. They stomped out a guy and offered to buy them drinks after the police left. So it's solid. That's good. Well, that's good because the thing is this though, because he got to be careful. Police are corrupted. All right. So as easily as they can pay the police, because I'm a I'm around a bunch of corrupted police. I'm around a bunch of corrupted police here. The police here at nighttime, they are very fucking corrupted. At nighttime, they're corrupted as shit. If you personally hung out with me here, I could show you a spot where all kinds of shit go down. And the police do show up, but they only show up after 12 to tell people to turn the music down because you can't have your music blasting after a certain amount of time. But these people hang out at this spot till all 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning and stuff like that. And sometimes the police takes a bribe from the people that got their restaurants there. So the people that got their restaurants there, they're selling illegal stuff like weed, kratom, and some other stuff. It's legal now in Thailand, but it's not legal here. And the police don't trip. They're just like, yeah, just pay me something, oh, somebody's sharing a video with me. That's weird. All right, give me 1 second, y'all. But they're like, pay me a little bit, and I'll make it, and we'll go away. So you could pay the police here, but they just really want you to like turn down the music. They the police are corrupted everywhere, but in Brazil, police are definitely corrupted. And people will wonder, oh well, why are the police corrupted in these places? It's obvious. If you're a part of the cartels or you're a part of a gang or something like that, all you do is send your little brother or your cousin to go work for the police force, and then now your family is in the police. you know. So I mean, of course, corruption is everywhere, but it is what it is. Like a lot of times, it makes no sense taking a Farang to jail. You understand what I'm saying? Because then, okay, now you gonna be in the news. It's just weird. So he's still got to be careful in Brazil because it's not about the goddamn police. You know what I'm saying? Hell, in Mexico right now, you got the cartel chasing down military police. You know what I'm saying? So imagine you, a cartel member, can kick in a door, and you're kicking in the door, and you know everybody on the other side of that door is strapped and trained to shoot. You understand what I'm saying? They have their own cartels. Their cartels move like the military. Hell, shit be so corrupted in these other countries, the military get their guns from the cartel. Come on, man. So Austin Holloman has to be safe. I just want that brother to be safe. I don't want no type of harm to come his way. Make sure he's safe. They spared him. They spared him. But if somebody with a bigger bankroll come along and say, hey, I want that man gone, here's a couple M's. Not even an M. They wouldn't even put an M. Man, you could pay somebody $800. He up out of there. That's the scary part. If somebody was to say, yo, $800, get him up out of here. He up out of here. And then, like I said, those dudes are gonna have a battery in their back because they believe that they're protecting their women. Somebody gonna, by the time the story gets to them, people are gonna modify it. You gotta look at the at Telephone. Remember the game that they used to play with you guys in school called Telephone, where they used to line up the classroom and have somebody on this side of the classroom, and they would tell this person something, and then that person got to tell the other person something in their ear, and they got to tell the other person something in their ear, and then by the time it gets to the end, it's a completely different story. That's exactly what happened. You know, you know. He need to. What he needs to do in a situation like that. What's going on, Brandy? What he needs to do in a situation like that is befriend one of those officers and get their WhatsApp or their line number. So anytime he gets into any type of trouble, he can text them or call him or something like that. You need to have guys like that on standby. You know, you said true. The white manosphere is goofy, and the black manosphere is behind the eight ball. Yeah, that shit is wild. Cause see the white manosphere will have their talking points, but their talking points aren't truly tested, and it's an extreme. You know what I'm saying? The talking points aren't truly tested. So when they get into the arena, that's why. See, if a black dude goes on somewhere and makes an ass of himself, that's kind of expected. That's why when like that Asian lady was uh was interviewing Big John, she was making him look like he was like an incel, like he was like a 42-year-old incel. He didn't have nothing else to do and stuff like that. And I've seen Big John. I'm not a fan of Big John, white guy, cool guy, right? I'm not a fan of Big John, but I think Big John got some cool talking points. But it was her job to make it seem like he didn't know what the hell he was talking about. And then the reality that he would talk about, depending on the questions that she was asking him, is not the reality of most men. And the fucked up part about it is that most men that aren't yet to be in that position will go against him, not realizing that it only takes them a hop, skip, and a jump to be in that same position that he's in, and he's protecting them in case they find themselves in that position. See, one thing, one thing you have to give credit to women about is that a woman per se may not be, like, let's say, a promiscuous woman. She may not be a hoe, right? She might not be a hoe. But if her girlfriend is one, or a sister, or somebody beside her is fighting and advocating for those rights, should in case she finds her position changing and she's barreling down that position, she will she will fight for the option to have that position, even though she necessarily ain't that thing. You understand what I'm saying? Or she undercover might be one. Either way, that's why they call it the hive mindset. That's why they call it the hive mindset. That's why a woman would be mad at Pearlie because Pearlie went against the hive mind. But women wouldn't be mad at Pearlie because women still, unbeknownst to y'all, women still want the option to be able to fake like they're pick-me's and get the most out of men if they want to. You know what I'm saying? So with women, they're about options. Women are opportunists, okay? So you can't hate them for being opportunists because in America, we believe that more is greater. And that's not always the case. Everything ain't for everybody. But the option is what's being fought for. And the thing is that, they are opportunists, but in the grand scheme of things, a lot of them are lousy opportunists. You understand what I'm saying? Lousy opportunists. Because opportunities can be everywhere. The sad thing that we believe, and women believe this, they believe, and there's some truth to it. It's a half truth. They believe that opportunities present themselves, and opportunities do present themselves, but opportunity is always something that can also be set up. You understand what I'm saying? Opportunity is something that you have to put yourself in position. You know what I'm saying? So if you're sitting back and you're being lazy and you're not working, an opportunity to get rich can present itself, but it most likely won't present itself. But if you're working your ass off and you're doing what you got to do, and you're putting in work, and you're constantly working and stuff like that, you're setting yourself up as a candidate for the opportunity to present itself. You're increasing your chances for this opportunity to present itself. So a lot of women understand that the more opportunities that they have, the more opportunities they have to present themselves, should in case they got to fall on hard times, or should in case they want to do this or do that in the third and stuff like that. But then you got a group of women that they're just not built like that. They're like, I don't care if the opportunity presents itself. That's just not that's just not who I am. That's not what I do. You got women that don't follow the hive mindset. They march to the beat of their own drums. They'll do what they want to do, but they understand why women do what they do if they themselves don't necessarily do it. You know what I'm saying? And then the problem that men have is the same problem that women have. When everybody's doing something, it becomes a lottery. So then you assume that everybody's trying to do that, you know? So not everybody in the rap game is trying to be on billboards. Some people are trying to feed their family. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about the fame and stuff like that. Not everybody doing this is trying to do that, you know? So it is what it is, man. You know, it is what it is. What's going on, JR? You said until black women are paid equally and promoted equally to white women in the workplace, I would never co-sign or support their agenda. Stuff like that probably won't happen, and I'll tell you why a little bit later. You said I believe Barbarossa is a black man who started the Manosphere, aka White. Yes, Barbarossa and Stardust and all of those guys from yesteryears. There's some black guys sprinkled into it, and there's some white guys sprinkled into it. But Barbarossa, with several A's, is the founding father of the manosphere the founding father of some of the manosphere that we know today. Nah, enough with the black women begging and demanding attention. Time for compromise. I got a pre-record coming out soon with this woman that's been around since the early days of the manosphere, called Princella. I don't know if y'all heard about her. And then I don't know. I think Sister George and Concrete did a show with her recently. I heard they say that, but I'm not sure if that's true. But she's been around for a long time. And I did a show, and it ended up being 25 minutes. Y'all gonna enjoy it. I just need to slap one more thing onto it and produce it. I think it's in 4K, so it's gonna take a minute for it to come out. Y'all need to start supporting these pre-records, man. Um, she recently said that she's a lesbian. I'm like like we were just wait. We knew you were gonna either be gay or something. We're just waiting for this to happen. Like women talk about being bisexual and lesbian, like they're going vegan or some shit like that. It's like bruh, like, and then I'm more so using her as an example because this is not the first woman I know that's announcing that they're gay. Like nobody gives a fuck. Like like it's 2023. Like have you been under a fucking rock? Anybody could be gay. And then it's like, why did you choose 2023? Because you were gay before. Like we're not stupid. Like when a woman comes out and says she's gay, she already done had like 3-4 girlfriends before she even came out and said it. Like we're not dumb. Like you could put 2 and 2 together. Like I'm from the DMV area. Like I've seen everything there need to be saw with that shit, right? And I'm gonna tell you something. Why did you choose 2023 to be gay? Like this is the worst time to be gay. Eggs are like $20. Nigga, eggs are $20. Eggs are $20. She's a trucker. Like she drives trucks and stuff like that. She believes she's a man. She dresses like a little tomboy. Like when are dykes gonna realize that the highest you can ascend as a lesbian, dom, dyke, or whatever you want to be is a little boy to a real man? You're a little boy to a real man. It's just best for you. It's just best for you to be what you're gonna be, because you're a little boy. I used to date a bunch of very attractive women, and a lot of attractive women hang around gay girls. And when I walked into the room, I wasn't doing nothing. I was chilling. When I walked into the room, all the women that were in the room pretending to be men regressed, and I'm saying the word regress. They reverted and regressed back into being an ugly bitch. Then all eyes were on me. Like you have dom women that will flirt with you and stuff like that. And Princella is one of those girls. Cause she be dressing up and she be on like Instagram and Facebook, and she look good. Like okay, you're savable, but the type of woman that she is, and I like her. I think she's a good woman when you put the bullshit aside. She's a hot mess. And I go deep into it in the video that even if you're a gay woman, right? And let's say you let men have so much power over you that it controls who you're sleeping with or whatever, right? Um, it controlled who you're sleeping with or whatever, or control your sexuality. I would never have a woman have that type of power over me. I don't give a flying fuck. Ain't no woman ever in my life is going to do anything to me, right? To turn me to sleeping with men or being gay. I don't give a fuck. That is never gonna happen. I would never have no woman have no type of dominion like that over my life. Ever. So lie again. You know what I'm saying? My thing is that I even believe that doms and dykes and gay women should get women that don't come to them under those circumstances. I think that everybody should deserve a good partner. Like if those gay women had like if they had like a standard for themselves, they wouldn't date those type of women, because those women be getting pregnant, those women be bringing babies with them, those women be sneak dicking, they be doing all kinds of debaucherous shit that I don't even think a gay girl should have to go to or go through. You know what I'm saying? And they and low key, they treat gay women like shit. I'm being dead serious. This is why they get their ass whipped and all kinds of shit. And it's like, damn, dog, I hate that. I'm a straight man, but I hate that. I gotta deliver the news. This is what I do. I gotta use people as an example sometimes. Hate to say it, you know, but people can learn from it. Even men, you know. So my thing is this: it's like the fucked up part about it is that gay women, if we're gonna be in the manosphere, we're gonna be talking about simps. Gay women are the biggest simps on the fucking planet. They can out simp a man easily. Gay women are the hugest simps on the planet. And let me tell y'all the facts about simping and stuff like that. Dudes don't mind simping. It's just the way simping makes you feel when it doesn't go your way. Dudes will happily simp, even if they're not necessarily getting what they want. It's when it doesn't go your way. And let me tell you something. Women, whether they're gay or straight, they're not used to things not going their way. They regress back into kids. They will pout. They will have an attitude. They will do all kinds of stuff if something doesn't go their way. Men, we have an option because we deal with rejection up front. That's our power. Women is kind of more fucked up because they deal with delayed rejection. I rather know what you are. I rather know what I'm dealing with than to ride a fantasy out and be a loser in the end. That's the real L. I'll take my L's up front. And as a man, when you get older, you got to be willing to take the L up front. You got to be willing for people to say no to you up front, instead of you giving your whole life to a business in order and then they fire you. You know. So a lot of women, they, and rightfully so, you should be mad about that. But if you participated in that, then you can't really say or do nothing about that. You can't. There's nothing. You participated in it. That's why dudes feel fucked up when they simp or they have messed up relationships, because sometimes they're the one bankrolling it. And you can choose to cry over spilled milk, or you can say, you know what, I'm gonna charge it to the game and say to myself, I paid for my education. Did I really lose then? You know, did I really lose? So you gotta psych yourself out sometimes with you know what I'm saying, with what would have been an L. You know what I'm saying? Your L's got to be purchased. You dig what I'm saying? I rather have bought my L's and stuff like that, so I feel a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? So when I say I learned through trial and error, I know what the hell I'm talking about. But when you get into a room, man, them doms go back to being an ugly biatch, and they try to walk like you. You know what I'm saying? My pants sagging or something like that, or you know, I'm just what's up, or some girl leading me into the room, holding my hand and shit, and all her little friends around her and shit like that. They're like, oh, who is that? And there's some dyke at the party trying to get at her all night. Yeah, you gonna take some. You gonna get a little heat on you. But I know for a fact, as a woman, it don't feel good dealing with a woman that don't. First of all, she don't even have to cheat on you with another man. She can cheat on you with another woman, and you can't tell. Read them and weep. Read them and weep. You can't tell. If it was going to go anywhere, it would have fallen out. But it was in my pocket. Girls will leave a girl and then show up pregnant like nothing happened. Like, damn. You know? So I got that episode coming out for y'all. I'm going to tag her in it, though. She probably going to roast me, y'all. She going to roast me. And then towards like the end of the episode, because I sat there and edited that whole episode. 20 minutes of editing, bro, would take like 2 hours. Like 25 minutes of fucking work will take like 2 hours of editing. Y'all have no idea how long it takes me to edit these videos, man. For your viewing pleasure. But it's a, you know, it teaches people. You did. What's going on, Aqua? You said, I know what, at DJ Kuda, nature always wins. It does. It does, man. What's going on, KJ? Shout outs to you. What's going on, Bearded Whiteside? My bad, bro. You know, you said we all started over here. Hell yeah, man. You said DJ Kuda is in that Universal. I wasn't a Universal. I wasn't a Universal Manosphere. I still am. I'm connected to the Universal Manosphere still. You know. You did. You said the musical cats had some fine ass girls in it, man. Thank you, Nicer. You said they're jumping kids in Cali. Those Asians ain't playing no more. Yeah. If y'all want to know about it, man, y'all go check out my boy Kwafi Nino. He has a great documentary about it, and he's from the space. So you got everything you need and all the talented brothers in the space. Just give me a little bit. Just give me some time and support the show this year, y'all. I promise you. I promise you, and I promise everybody in the space. I will get all the talented brothers together, and we're gonna make something very special. I promise you. Yeah, there's cigars out here. I could smoke cigars and stuff like that. I ain't balling like that though. You gotta be balling to smoke cigars back in the States. But I ain't gonna lie. I'll take you to the cigar shop. I found the cigars out here. You know, make sure y'all support the show, man. I need me a cigar. I need me a goddamn cigar. I miss the cigar streams. You did. You know. Yeah. Y'all saw a little bit of the lean and the stuff. I'm around. Go look at some of those music videos. I'm in a damn trap house. I'm in a damn trap house, man. I'm in a goddamn trap house. Most of that music was made in the damn trap house. You know what's going on, Moxie? You said lefties think with the logical side. Now we think with the emotional side. Righties think with the logical side. We're more prone to addictions and stuff like that, and we our lifespan's a little bit shorter. Um, it's funny that you said 50 Jay-Z. It's funny that you say them. When I was talking about Priscilla, I was talking about I hate to say this for lack of better words. You got delayed dykes, you got late bloomer let late bloomer lesbians. Whereas women get in like their late 30s in their early 40s and they have such a disdain towards men, and then they're like right on the cusp of their like second sexual peak. A lot of them they wait until they like their 30s and 40s, and they go gay. And a lot of them, it's weird too, a lot of them, they use that as like a new, it's that's kind of like their real like life New Year's resolution. Like, she's a little bit older, she's taking care of herself, she's a little bit more seasoned. But I know a lot of girls or women, by the way, right? That that spent their prime years fat. I've always found this weird. It's like, because like all men know a girl that's kind of, shout outs to Rayology. He gave me this term, sneaky fine. That's exactly what it's called. I've seen other brothers say names for it, but Rayology, make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. See, nothing wrong with people giving people their credit, right? He has this term called sneaky fine, where like a woman is sneaky fine. Like, she's fine to you, but low key, she doesn't know she's as fine to you as she is. And that's kind of a little secret or self accolade that you keep to yourself. You got some girls that if they lost a tad bit, like a little bit of weight, or got in the gym just a little bit and tightened it up and like kind of worked on their skin, ooh, ooh, you know, sneaky fire, you know, like me, like some women, like some women are sexy, some women are cute, some women are fine, some women are, adorable. Some women are gorgeous. There's difference. This is why you have all these words to kind of semi explain the same thing. Attractive, right? With guys, it's the same way. Like me, I know what I am. Like people gotta tell you what you are. People gonna tell you what you are, and you're gonna see a common pattern, so you'll know what you are. Me, I'm not. I mean, when I had a body, y'all couldn't stop me, karate body. But I'm not taking off my shirt on YouTube and stuff like that, because I need to get my body back, right? But I'm handsome. You know what I'm saying? I'm handsome. I'm a very handsome man. You know, people pay my ransom. Even when I clean myself up, I know I'm not cleaned up now. My mustache is kind of weird, but you know, people like the scruff. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I had the scruff for the past couple of nights, and everybody, oh, handsome, handsome. They be. I get all kinds of compliments, right? But you got to know what you are. You know, I tell people because how dudes work. Dudes just want a person that's like one number above them, right? So I asked a dude, if you were to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, me, I'd give myself a 7.5. You know, that's just me. When I feel when I'm up to it though, you know, when I'm really feeling myself, I get real saucy, y'all. Y'all haven't seen that side of me. I get real saucy, and I go out and I enjoy myself. On my best day, I probably say I'm like a 7.5, maybe an 8, right? You know, just how I play a feel, right? Um, so in my head, my like the girl that I would prefer to walk around with is probably like an 8 or 8.5. You want somebody that's a little bit. Dudes usually want a dude that's a woman that's one number above them. But if you don't know what you are, you're gonna have a hard time doing that. And then that's why a lot of dudes, for some reason, because you got dudes that if you were to ask them, yo, what number would you say on a scale of 1 to 10 that you are? Um, you know what I'm saying? And shit, me, I'll go up into 9 and stuff like that. When I start getting into like what I do and some of the things that I know and some of the things that I can teach somebody or bring to the table or how I can enhance another woman's life, like if like you got people offended by when people ask, yo, what do you bring to the table? Because nobody can answer that question. Me personally, if somebody was to ask me what do I bring to the table, I would straight up tell them, I'm like, listen, honestly, on some get to know me type shit, I'm gonna bring knowledge to the table. Of course, I'll bring, I come, you know what I'm saying? If we together and we got some shit going, I'll pay bills and stuff like that. I'm a gentleman. I'll pay for dates and whoop de whoop and stuff, especially if we on some square shit. But I'm gonna bring knowledge to the table. I'm gonna bring fun times. You can have fun with me. Like, come on with me. Let's go do something. You can have fun with me. I bring fun times. I bring like my network, people that I know and stuff like that. You're gonna be straight, especially if I'm not around or I'm out of town doing something. Um, I bring knowledge to the table that can enhance what you got going on. So let's say if you're like a model or you're a musician or something like that, you know what I'm saying? I can teach you things. I can enhance things. I can show you proper etiquette, how to hold your knife, or put you in a position mentally to go get other things done. I bring, you know, there's a lot of things that I can do, you know, depending on what we got going on and what type of relationship I have with that person. It's actually, to tell you the truth, that whole what you bring to the table thing is very situational. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the knowledge that I can give somebody might not help a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Or might not can help somebody else and stuff like that. But I bring companionship. I bring a whole bunch of stuff to the table. There's a lot of shit that I can say that I bring to the table. Most dudes can't answer that question, you know? And when we go back to like, you know, the perceived value and going back to a lot of people that like I said, getting back to like the women that I know that like I don't know why when they get into their 40s and stuff like that they try to reinvent themselves, which is noble, but a lot of women, they've spent their best years overweight. And it's like, shorty, if you had did that back in your 20s when you was wilding out or doing some stupid shit, you it probably would have changed you. But it's a good thing that they did it anyway. You understand what I'm saying? It's a good thing that they did it anyway, you know. But some women would have had a better chance with certain things if they did that earlier and stuff like that. But people have their own itinerary. They're on what they're on, and they make stuff work for them, whether it's today or tomorrow. It's commendable that they do it in the first place, but sometimes it's better to do it earlier and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, especially in the States and wherever we are, we can sedate ourselves with comfort food. We can sedate ourselves with a bunch of different things. Drugs. We can sedate ourselves with weed. You can sedate yourself with alcohol. You can sedate yourself with all kinds of stuff. But sadly, at the end of the day, you can't run away from yourself. You know, you can't. You know? So, you know, it's like if you know what you need to do, get on it, bro. If you got to lose weight, go lose that weight, player. Now, you know, today's the oldest and the youngest you've ever been. You're active. You know what I'm saying? Do that shit now before the cows come home. You know what I'm saying? Legal in 35 states. Once the boomers, okay. Yeah, Romo. You know. What's going on, Rob? Shout outs to Rob by shout outs to Rob by Rob. My bad, bro. No, I'm in Lao. Yeah. He said, thanks. I'm headed to Bangkok. I was going to link with them. You could come link with me, man. They'll let you cross the bridge. I'm in the first town across the bridge. Come link with me, man. I'm gonna be back in Thailand in probably February or late January, depending on how everything goes. My bad. What's going on, Chris Trucker? My bad, y'all. Y'all know I gotta get my thoughts out today. You know, okay, I'm caught up. You said there are people too. You know, they got shit they need too. Yeah. What's going on, Chris G? What's going on, fasting? My thing is this though, man. If the passport bros didn't lie so much, it wouldn't be so bad. If they didn't lie so much, it wouldn't be so bad, man. You know, what's going on with Austin Hollerman right now is going to make the passport bros look bad, and they can't blame him because he shouldn't be leading their shit. Just like how the Manosphere should have pushed Angry Man and Obsidian and all these other cats, they should have pushed Aaron Ferris and BMT and Richie Mack and Chocolate Man in Thailand and all these other places. Show me brothers other than Fanga and some other person that's around the Dominican Republic and Colombia out there living a lifestyle like Richie Mack and BMT and all these other cats and stuff like that. Austin Hollerman doing a little bit too much, man. He's doing a little bit too much. And the fact that he's friends with the police, that's not too good, but that's better than them not knowing you. At least if you got one that you're cool with, and you can take a picture with them. You can take a picture with them, and he's like, "Oh man, I'm with it," because they show love to YouTubers. You know, YouTubers are celebrities. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to. Okay, thank you, Nicer. They're trying to. Bring YouTubers to where they got going on because honestly, it's free promotion, it's free everything. So you know, you have to definitely basically do your thing, but don't allude to the the tourism and stuff like that. You got to allude to okay, yeah, I'm living here. Let me teach the world about the culture. Let me teach the world about different things that's going on, that's in these other countries. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Nicer. It's like let me show these people that come to Lao, because we're in position to affect their economy. You know what I'm saying? We're in position to affect their economy. This is why now they're trying to make these digital nomad visas and stuff like that. But the majority of people that are here that are digital nomads, they're not YouTubers. They work for a company, or they're doing coding, or they're doing something else. You know what I'm saying? They're not YouTubers. As a matter of fact, half these people that y'all listen to are not YouTubers. If StreamYards was to go down right now, they're fucked up in the game. If somebody was like, yo, you gotta turn your camera on, or you gotta show places and stuff like that, they wouldn't know how to do it. They couldn't do it. They wouldn't know how to do it. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta have a little bit more respect for what we do, bro. Y'all get up every day and get on your phone and hope to see us every day. Every day. We on your phone. You have to go to your phone. You know what I have to go through? I have to go to a setup. I got to go to a camera. I got to make sure my mind's right before I go live. I got to make sure I know what the hell I'm talking about. I got to make sure my volume is right. I got to make sure I look good, or if I don't look good, I'll be an avatar for today. I got to do a whole fuckload of shit. And then I have to listen to some asshole that just went to his phone. So pawn my back, you know? Shit. Least you can do is send your boy $5. I can use a coffee. My mouth dry. I need another beer. Y'all try to starve me out? I need a damn beer. What's going on, Faster? You know? Damn. Shit. This pizza, I stopped eating the pizza like an hour ago. Ain't no pizza beer. This shit dries out. I need to go get another beer. Shit. Help me out. I'm trying to help y'all too. Shit. I'm keeping my head on the swivel. Damn. As soon as I get off right now, I'm going to finish editing that video and upload it. And then I have to go right back home and go work on some more shit. You know? I can use a glass of water from time to time. Shit. Damn. I can use a glass of water, man. We all can use a glass of water. Shit. Hold on, y'all. Oh. When I was talking about Priscilla, right? Because she light skinned, right? I was gonna use a Kanye bar. I might still put it at the end of the video. I was gonna use a Kanye bar where Kanye was like I'm too rich to fight you. He was like too rich to fight you. Truth be told, he said I'm too rich to fight you. Truth told, I like you. Calm down, you're light skin. Calm down, you're light skin. You gotta have a personality too, bro. Ain't nobody about to listen to nobody that don't got no goddamn personality, man. Calm down, you light skin. Make no mistake, girl, still love you. Yo, Thailand ripping me off, y'all. I paid my phone bill and only got 4 days of service. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I'm gonna have to get on the phone and yell at somebody, man. That's fucked up, y'all. Hold on, y'all. These people around me getting drizzle. The party don't start till later on tonight, though, y'all. I want to take y'all to some of these places, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to be in this country filming no illegal shit. And me, honestly, being out here, I gotta not hang around illegal shit. But it's hard not to. Make no mistake, girl, I still love you. Hold on, girl. Ooh, shit. I'm gonna pay my bill again. Damn, I got a big ass bill to pay. Bills. I'm not gonna lie. The most innovative thing I've heard Beyonce and everybody say. The most innovative thing I've heard Beyonce and everybody say is, "Can you pay my automobiles?" That was clever. If so, maybe we could chill. I don't think you. Can you pay my automobiles? Is it maybe we could chill? You said the Black Manosphere is no longer. We got Trunks and Wendy. Oh, man. They're getting mad at me for saying that. Y'all be getting mad at me for saying something that I see as a content creator, not realizing that y'all don't see what I see until months later or a week or two later. Then y'all don't even apologize. Like, damn, dog. Damn, you was right. I shouldn't have wrote you that ECR you didn't respond to because you knew it was gonna happen and shit. That's why I don't respond sometimes. Y'all ever leave me a comment sometimes? And I do respond too. Sometimes I respond in my head and I forget to type it and shit. So, you know, my bad, y'all. I'm scatterbrained. But I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Y'all be like, oh, Kuda, don't say Pearly is running this thing. About 10, 15 people. 10, 15 people. Homies, too. Like my good boys. Like my boys, you know. My boys. They hit me up and they be like, yo, Kuda, why you keep saying Pearly's running the space, bro? That's not right, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, bro, listen. I'm not saying that to be, and I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I've said it to be an asshole. I've been on these live streams for a long time, but I'm like being dead serious. God damn, these flies coming from? I say that because y'all don't see it yet. You know, you personally, and I commend y'all if y'all not over there, you know, giving her like 50 billion bucks before she even says a word. Like, truth be told, women don't have to fucking say nothing. They can be a one-trick pony and be all right. But I gotta learn how to stream for like 3 hours and 30 minutes. I gotta be a funny guy. I gotta be able to say something. I gotta be somewhat bipolar. Like when I'm saying something, I gotta be able to turn up at the drop of a hat. What do y'all want from me? Like, damn, I'm in a whole nother country. I didn't change. I'm more I'm more aware of what's going on in the States more than people in the States. You know what I'm saying? You know, what else do you damn? I gotta be an astronaut too. I don't know how to fly a rocket. I can get high as hell, but I don't know how to fly no damn rocket. You know, I don't know what else is there for me to do, man. What I gotta wrestle online and shit. You know, I will be in the gym soon, though. I will be out of school soon. I just need to get this visa shit out the way. I probably should just. I'm gonna look into that. If I don't get this visa shit out the way at the end of the month, I'm gonna sign up for a school and see if they can sponsor a visa. Go learn some Lao Thai because I want to stay in Lao for another year or so and just build up my skills. You said Angry Man's still in the manosphere. Don't think for a second that man's not in the manosphere. The thing is though, the problem with women being in the manosphere, like just Pearly things, is that you can't control her. You can't kick her out. And she at some point this year are gonna have gay men on her platform. She's gonna have a bunch of gay guys on her platform. And I wouldn't be surprised if by the end of the year you're having gay dudes teaching you how to be masculine. That's what this blue hair guy is for. First is gonna be regular dudes. First is gonna be regular dudes just saying like feministic talking points, and then that just tills the soil for the gay guys to come in. I don't have no problems with gay dudes. I mean, this is the last place I would think I would have to go listen to that rhetoric. By the time that happened, I'm gonna be gone though. I'm gonna be. You gonna talk about somebody leaving the space? By the time that happened, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. Cause that gay man, the average manosphere tuber makes way more than I do. I don't. You know, my core audience. My core audience keeps this show going. My core audience keeps this show going. So by the time that happens, and I'm gonna be fed up by the time them niggas coming in and they banking up, and brothers are gonna be listening to it. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of gay black men in the manosphere already. They're waiting for it. There's a lot of gay black dudes in the manosphere already. Yeah. So there's the right people that can say something about it, but I don't know about kicking her out. She's gonna be in y'all algorithm, you know. Who's Trunks? Who are y'all calling Trunks? Is the Destiny dude? Yo, I heard the most funniest name ever. Somebody called him Sonic the Hedgehog. Boy, I laughed so hard I dropped my phone. Somebody called that man Sonic the Hedgehog. I could not unsee it. I don't know why he did that to himself. He must have lost a bet or something. But low key, that man probably wanted to do that shit. What's going on, Tyrone? Peace to you, family. Happy New Year. Yeah, the Destiny dude. Okay, yeah. He called that man Trunks. Nah, don't call him Trunks, man. That's an insult. He's Sonic. The fem hog. The feminist hog. But no, but some of those guys in the white manosphere, in the greater manosphere, what they did was they internalized, like they believed a lot of their stories. And they start regurgitating feminist talking points. A lot of black dudes, to tell you the truth, a lot of black dudes would be doing the same thing. But when dudes turn like 25, 27, 30 years old, two things happen. I'm going to tell you what happens. Two things happen. Because we have this complex where we think that we're going to be young for the rest of our lives. And some of our mothers, they show their colors to us when we get older. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it with so many other people's mother. I mean, of course, my mother was never on no feminist shit. She kind of was nuts and doing her own thing. So, you know, I wrote my mother off. But there were some things that my mother showed me. I'm not gonna lie. What got to me, even if your mother doesn't show you something like that, because I've spoken to older guys, and I know a guy right now that's still, he's in his 70s, and every day I speak to him, he's talking about either this girl named Gail, or he's talking about what his mother did to him, or how she chose like his stepfather over him, or his stepfather tried choking him and stuff. We all have stories like that. I mean, even last year, I think, or the year before that, Fantastic was crying about how I think his stepfather or his dad choked him or something like that. And he been vulnerable with y'all. And I was like, man, even though I was wrong to make fun of him about that in the midst of our beef, that's some real shit. Like, that's some stuff that you don't forget. And the thing is that your parents will probably take his side more than they'll take your side, because you're a child. You don't know what's going on either way. But what I'm saying is, some of these guys grow older and they start to observe their parents' behavior, because when you're getting older, you're watching your parents get older too. So there's certain things that you remember as a child. And in the black community, we don't get to humble ourselves and say, oh, my mother was this way all throughout my childhood. No, after a while you come of age, and then you start looking at stuff and like, oh, you're dysfunctional as fuck. You know? You're dysfunctional as hell. You're dysfunctional as hell. It's a blessing, though, to do that. But some people, it fucks their head up when they realize their mother's not Santa Claus, or not this person that they believe that their parents are. Me, more so, what I went through with my mother, and I don't, and like, because a lot of people have this misconception, like, oh, these guys in the manosphere, they have like a fucked up relationship with their mother. Nah, you know. And there's times where me and my mother fought like cats and dogs, but it was never to a point where we don't love each other. You know what I'm saying? My thing, and it's better for you to identify it before you start talking to other men about their issues. What I've identified, and what happens with guys when you have a lot of experience with women, is that you're gonna end up dating a woman or a couple of women that are just like your mother. And what I mean by that is that you're gonna date, and it's funny, because when you learn a lot about dating, a lot of times women date guys that's like their fathers a lot, like more than you think, like shockingly more than you think. Like I told you, when you're getting to know somebody, or you're trying to seduce somebody, or whatever you're doing, or you're dating and stuff like that, if she ever says that, oh man, you remind me of my dad, or you remind me of my brother, or something like that, that's a weird slash, you know what I'm saying, compliment. You know what I'm saying? And the funny part is, and I learned this like long time ago doing pickup, right? The funny part is, like, back in the day, you can't go up. it's repelling if you tell a woman, oh, you remind me of my mother. No, you gotta say somebody like an aunt or a grandmother or something like that, or oh, my grandmother does that or something like that. It's weird, but it's a step forward. It's kind of it's not a neg, but it's an uncanny compliment. And it's weird, but anyway, what I ran into is that I've dated a lot of I've saw my mother in a lot of the women that I've dated, and when I would go back home and visit my mother and she would do certain things, right? And I would go back home and I would visit her and she would do certain things, or, I offer to pay or something. She's like, no, let me pay, or she's being stubborn or something like that out of love. Granted, it's like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. You're not a real dude, or you may not know a thing or two in the game until you date somebody that's literally like your mother, but they're completely unrelated and unconnected. Unrelated and unconnected. Some of the girls, when I used to do something and they would catch an attitude, and I would go back home and I wouldn't even ask my mother for advice or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Or my mother would bring up a certain girl and she's like, oh, are you still with such and such? I know it's sad when your mother got to ask you, are you still with somebody? Because, you're running through girls. Oh, I like this girl. And it's like, girl, that's like 3 girlfriends ago. Oh, I like such and such. She used to like if you ever like bring like your girl to you like your mom's house and shit, and she would like help you carry something in the house, or if you go buy some groceries and she would help you carry the groceries in the house, and then y'all go off somewhere or something like that, and your mother gets to meet whoever you're talking to at the time or something like that. This is one girlfriend to this day, and she still talks to my mother. I'm like, first of all, why are you still talking to my mother? When I broke up with you, you broke up with the family. Don't leave me, and I mean, don't not be with me and still be talking to my folks. Like, we not getting back together. Then later on, I found out this girl was like a clout chasing little shorty. She just wanted to be with the next hottest thing. And the reason why we broke up was all some petty shit too. But it wasn't gonna last anyway. Anyway, I don't know why I had a flashback right there. Let me look at these comments real quick. But yeah, you ain't no real dude until you date somebody that's similar to your mother, and then you could just sit there and be like, damn, so much stuff she does, you do it too. That's crazy, you know? Because you're not supposed to look for your mother in your future wives, or your your LTRs, your long term relationships. They can have aspects that your mother has that you like, but your wife, your mother, and your daughter are 3 different people. But for women, it's backwards. A lot of them they date people like their father. You said, and the black people in the space are running away with it for too long. It was funny. She is semi-valid, but let's get back to our business. They made her our business. He said black people always need a Edomite validation, right? Yeah, right. It's actually really ancestral. Like after a while, like girls be calling me daddy. I'm like, don't call me that. Call me my lord. But sire, let me stop. You said DJ Cluda looked like the black Eminem. Mom spaghetti, arms are heavy. Let me stop. You said would have listened to our Rhodes Scholar. Yeah, the Manosphere suffering because they didn't listen to the Rhodes Scholar. Damn, dog. Who gets the last laugh in the end? A man that was so smart he outsmarted himself, or a guy that didn't know what the Rhodes Scholar was? Ain't life weird? Ain't life weird that way? Ain't life weird that way? Damn, dog. Man that knows something know that he know nothing at all, man. I'm gonna start structuring my show like Seinfeld. You know, you said black people are the same worldwide. Even if black people in America think they're different from Africans, their ancestors were stolen from Africa. Duh, of course, but give them some generations. They'll figure it out. Give us some generation. You said Pearl just copied Jessica X and Crimson Cure. Jessica, I can see a little bit of that. Just Pearly Things is nothing like the Crimson Cure. Kendra can't be copied. I'll tell y'all why at a later date. Kendra can never be copied. You know? But Just Pearly Things is the epitome of plain Jane. You know what I'm saying? G-Shock, plain Jane. Plain Jane. The plainest of the Janest. Plain Jane. Plain Jane. Plain Jane. Bust down. Skeleton Rolex. Patek Philippe. Audemars Piguet. Tag Heuer. Breitling. But listen, y'all. I got a date. Well, not a date, but I got a hangout later on tonight. I should have brought my charger for my one wheel, but I didn't. I do want another beer. Ooh, I need to go shopping for the house. Because I'm gonna be inside all weekend working, with the exception of going out at night a little bit and just relaxing after a long day inside working. Yeah, starting February, you can monetize your shorts. I don't know if they fixed it already. I'll let y'all know when it happens. But they're gonna start linking the shorts to your regular. No, it's a 32-way. Yeah, yeah. I'm very good at it. It's they're gonna link them together, and then after they link them together, I don't know what the monetization is gonna be like. I think you can I don't know, because I don't think a lot of people gonna make money off their YouTube shorts. You want to know why? I don't know how they're gonna do it. I gotta sharp up on it. Most people are using borrowed content. So if you went viral, you know what I'm saying, on if you went viral on shorts, I think if you borrowed or you used somebody else's content, they might make the most money. Like, let's say if you put out something and somebody's reacting to it and they're using their content, they might make the most money. So I know with YouTube, the shorts is gonna be it's gonna be like a 40, 45 or a 40 split. I know it's more than 30 with the YouTube shorts. And the only reason why it's gonna be a little bit more is because one person can watch a video like 20 times. You know what I'm saying? Actually, to tell you the truth, I've been playing around with making my shorts like a minute. You're better off if your shorts is like 15 seconds, because people will watch it like 5-6 times. Because it's not about the length, it's about how much times somebody can view it. So this is why people are easily coasting over 50K, 60K, 30K. You know. But I gotta gas up on it. I gotta gas up on it a lot more than what I've been doing and stuff like that. So I got a lot coming out. What I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start doing stuff like a box set. Like, I will put out a video. I'm gonna do a live stream to the video, and then I'm gonna do a short. And when I put out the short, it's gonna say, go check out this video. And then I'm gonna have the video that the short is talking about pinned in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? So that will be my way to lead people back to my page and stuff like that. So this year we're gonna get to 3,000 subs. I'm gonna try to get to 5K. For the last 2 years I just haven't been focused on subs. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna at least try to get to 5K, and then we'll worry about getting to 10K. Because I get the views like bigger channels. You know what I'm saying? Like usually when I used to do my long live streams, I used to get like 1,000, 2,000, 2K views on my videos. But now I would get like 635. I'll get like 635 views, right? And then the other views will be spread out. So my views are split up. It's not like, okay, I'm getting 2,000 views here. It's like, no, you got 635 here. You got another 400 something over here. And then you got another 200, 300, maybe 400 on your shorts. And then, you know what I'm saying? You're doing another live stream right now. So then by the time you end that live stream, that's another 600. So that's why my channel is in the green. Like my page is up by like 30K. Let me see. I might show y'all. Last time I checked, my page was up by like 25. So by the end of this weekend, it'll be up by 30K. But let me see if I can show y'all something without, you know. Let me see if I can cover something. I gotta cover something up though. Oh, I gotta accept. Damn. Look at that. Action required. Accept new terms to stay in the YouTube partner program and start shorts. Hold on. Let me do this. Y'all get to see. Look at that. Y'all see that? 21K views. So it went down from 25 and it'll be back up. 21K views. Watch time, I'm up by 2.8K and I'm up by 15 subscribers. And this is like, I haven't even done anything. My Angry Man video did good. It's going to coast over 300 by the end of today. My click-through impressions rate is up by 8%. My average view duration is 5 minutes in 1 second. So that's good. The average person that's viewing that video has stuck for 5 minutes in 1 second, at least. So these are doing good. You know? And most people don't know how to read analytics, by the way. So it makes no sense sometimes worrying about analytics, because when you're active, you can change numbers, you know. So men lie, women lie. Of course, numbers don't lie, but numbers will lie because men and women lie. So, you know. So you said that $5 massage with the $2 happy ending, man. You killing me, Fasting. Let me review these terms and conditions and accept. What's changing? Okay, look. We're updating the YouTube Partner Program. To stay in the YouTube Partner Program, you need to review and accept the updated terms by July 10, 2023. Once you accept these new terms, you can enable new ways to earn. Basically, you can enable new ways to make YouTube more money. I'm going to look at this later. I'm going to look at that later. All right. So listen, y'all. My classroom here. Thank you, 32 people. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. If you want to support the channel, you can support the channel at PTV888. You can support the channel at $PTV888. You can also hit the super chat that I work very hard to get back, or you can support through PayPal. You know what I'm saying? Y'all look out for those live streams, not the live streams, those pre-records. They're coming today. I'm going to edit it, and then I'm going to relax and enjoy my Friday and street surf, you know. I get to surf a little bit on the way back to my house. And sabay, you know, make sure y'all enjoy yourself. Make sure y'all keep me in your prayers, too, man. It's not easy being far from home in another country and stuff like that. Y'all keep me in y'all prayers, man. You know? We out. It's Player Talk. Peace.